I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like.
You're watching Poindexter Lounge. You already know. You're watching Poindexter Lounge for the unity.
Why don't you set aside an hour or two? We'll have a few drinks and a cup of coffee I don't drink.
Hi, you're watching Poindexter Lounge. I'm choking on chicken.
Hey, you're watching Poindexter. That's great. I don't.
You are watching Poindexter Lounge.
That's great. I don't.
You are watching Poindexter. Thanks for the lights, Jay. Churros and Call of Duty. I smell like onions and you're watching Poindexter.
That's great. I don't.
And now I'll make the point better. This joint's clever. In the lounge with Poindexter. So Poindexter Lounge, you know that we can get it in. And now I'm headed up like I'm Led Zeppelin.
Hi, you're watching Poindexter Lounge. Do you like nerd stuff? Yeah? Then you'll love this. You never know what might happen or who might show up at the lounge.
I just want to thank you for being here and being my friend. It's always good to have someone you could count on. And I'm glad you're that for me.
That's great. I don't.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen. Cannonball!
Poindexter, you're getting all excited.
Let's get this party started!
What's up, nerd family? Welcome once again to the Poindexter Lounge. I don't know what the heck that was. What's up, guys? How you guys doing? Welcome to the Poindexter Lounge. My name is Enosh, aka Enosh Vet, and it's great to have you with me in the lounge tonight. Now, look, if this is your first time to the lounge, just know that the Poindexter Lounge is a place for nerds. It's a place where you and me and my crew can get together and talk about all the things that we love. Things like TV shows, movies, games, sci-fi, fantasy, comic books, superheroes, toys, and so much more. And if those are things that get you excited, hey, then you found the right place, right? Why go anywhere else? Why seek anywhere else? You have found the one true place for you and me to love all the things that we love. So, hey, please hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell and join this growing group of nerds and just people who like stuff, right? Who don't sit around and complain about stuff all day long, but just have learned to like what they like and let others like what they like and come together on those common ground topics, right? So anyways, so please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. Also, if you've been around for a while and you are subscribed, thank you so very much. We're so glad to have you guys. And then of course, make sure that you're still subscribed because crazy stuff happens sometimes. And, you look up and you're like, wait a second, I've been subscribed here to the Poindexter Lounge for a long time and I'm not here any longer. And that happens. And so sometimes that crazy stuff happens. So please make sure that you are still subscribed. We're so glad to have you guys here tonight, though. We got a lot to cover. But before we do that, I do want to I'm going to add this to the stream. I want to say hello to all of the supporters of the channel. Thank you to all of our patrons. You guys are fantastic. You guys are amazing. You guys really help us out around here. You don't even know how much you guys help us out around here, and that you really help us out. Members, all the members, look at these awesome members. I heard from Nerd Cosa Nostra tonight, and we're going to get together and talk about a special giveaway, a special thing that we're going to do for all the members. So look for that. Thank you to all the members. Thank you to everyone who gives super chats. I can never express that enough. You guys just, you guys mean the world. Everybody, all of you guys, you just mean the world. And of course, if you ever want to just, make a donation to the channel, we do have other options as well, where more of those proceeds do go to us. So you can check those out down in the description below. And thank you to everyone who has asked about those things and taken advantage of those possibilities. So we appreciate that for sure. Then, of course, don't forget to check out our store. We've got a store. We got all kinds of cool stuff in the store with all kinds of cool designs and some not cool designs and some really dumb designs and some really funny designs and some really not funny designs. There's a lot of designs there. And so you can take your pick out of what you like, don't like, whatever. But hey, the holidays are coming up. Hurry up and get that order in so that you make sure that it is in for the holidays. It's in time for the holidays. All right. And show off your Poindexter swag, as it were, so that we can see you in your Poindexter swag. Take a picture of it. Like, even if you don't want to take a picture and send it in, like, take a picture of the shirt or something, like in an environment. Yes. All right, we got stuff to talk about tonight, but first, as always, I want to go to the chat. Right before we go to the chat, though, I do want to bring your attention to one thing. I put out a video today for this right here, the Lick Live wireless microphone set. Please take a look at that video. If you guys do any kind of video production or podcast or audio, or you have to go out and in the field or whatever, check this out. This is a really economical way to be able to have a wireless mic set that you can use either with your camera, your phone, your computer, what have you. And comes with 4 microphones, 2 lapel mics, 2 over-the-ear mics, and 2 transmitters, and of course a receiver. And like I said, it comes with all the little gadgets and stuff that you need to even hook it up to your phone. That's what I did a lot. Actually, I film so much with my phone nowadays. And so, the thing is, you can hook it right up to your phone. And it's a nice wireless thing, so you're not tethered to stuff. So go ahead and check that out. And if you mention them, if you mention us, I should say, when you go to order from them, you get 10% off your order. So there you go. All right. So that being said, we will now go to the chat and say hi to all the fine people, the people. What's up, the people? What's up, Andrew Casale says, Danny DeVito reunite with Tim Burton. I'm down for that, along with Michael Keaton's Batman. I liked him as Oswald Cobblepot. So there you go. There you go. What's up, Caleb? Says, what's up, Enosh? Hope you had a good day, man. I did have a good day. And I'll tell you a little bit about it, but I had a good day. I definitely had a good day. What's up, Anthony Beltre? Says, what's up, Enosh? Kiersey Clemons comment with the Flash movie has me worried, and it sounds terrible. I wouldn't be surprised if Danny DeVito is in the Flash movie as a cameo. You never know. You never know. We shall see. We're going to read those comments in just a little while. What's up, Dark Star Agent 37? What's up, man? Says, hello, Enosh. How was your day? My day was good. My day was really good. I got a lot accomplished today, and I was really, really happy about it. What's up? It's not clicking the first time. What's up? Jacob McKenzie says, hello, Enosh. I hope the Flash movie is good. Her comment seems like it's terrible. I can't wait for Secret Invasion. Yes, heck yeah. What's up? You do suck. What's up, buddy? What's up, Zombie? Oh, I didn't even. It says, hey, everyone. What's up, Zombie? What's up, Zombie Slayer 614 says, is it true that he wants to come back as Penguin, that he's going to make if it is true that he wants to come back as Penguin, that's going to make continuity a little difficult, because the last time I checked, he was a little on the dead side. It's ironic that you said, I don't know if you saw the article, but it's ironic that you mentioned that, because he makes a comment to the contrary. I think he means like the people involved, not necessarily the character. But yeah, I mean, last time we saw Danny DeVito's character, he was being, paraded by a bunch of, penguins while he was dead, floating down away. But yeah, does he need to come back as the Penguin? We will discuss that tonight here in the Poindexter Lounge. What's up, Oz Newton? He was 51 years old. Let's see who else is here. Spherical Man is here. Spherical Man, Spherical Man, Spherical Man, Spherical Man hates Triangle Man. They have a fight. Triangle wins. Spherical Man. Sorry, do you guys remember that song from They Might Be Giants? And by the way, I was just like doing the spherical thing and making a triangle, but like I know somebody's out there is going, Enosh Illuminati confirmed. What's up, Obi Sanders? Says, what's shaking? What's good to see you, man? Anthony Beltre is in the house. Time for some nonsense. Let's see. Yes, Jack Nicholson was 57. Yes. Let's see here. I would say Jack Nicholson was kind of on the edge, probably playing the Penguin. I mean, or not the Penguin, the Joker. You know, if he had been much older, I don't know if it would have worked. You know, I mean, he was kind of like right on that edge because also, you know, Jack Nicholson was kind of an older 51, if we're being honest, you know, so it'd be interesting. Lots of You Do Suck. Holy crap. This is my first time at the lounge. Well, welcome, You Do Suck. We're glad to have you, buddy. What's up, Tizai Cherie says, my internet has been crappy today. Hey, Enosh. Hello, nerd fam. Well, I hope that it hangs in there for the lounge tonight. What's up, JP Frazzler says, good to see you, Enosh. Looking forward to the show. Working overnight on some projects, then taking an early Christmas vacation. Nice. What's up, Goober316 says, good evening, Enosh in chat. What's up, Comedy Video 3S? Comedy Videos says, hey, right back at you, Comedy Videos. Glad to have you. Cherie says, that infomercial was fire, Enosh. If I were a content creator, I definitely consider that. So Comedy Video says, Enosh, did you get your tickets for No Way Home? No, I didn't. And here's why. We're going to talk about tickets for No Way Home tonight, because in some markets, it's really, really important that you get tickets for, you know, stuff like that early. I don't think in our market, it's going to be as important. I'm just being honest. I don't think that it's going to be here where I'm at with the theater that I go to. The main theater, like if I was going to our big theater, you know, that's like about 20 minutes from here, I would have gotten tickets today. But I hate that theater. I can't stand that theater. That's the theater that's got the IMAX in it. It's all state of the art and it's all super cool. Everybody thinks, right? But it's a pain in the butt as far as I'm concerned. And like it's just swamped with like 14-year-olds, and not that 14-year-olds are bad. I love 14-year-olds, but 14-year-olds from that area are annoying. They're loud, obnoxious. They don't shut up. Like, yeah, I like it's still a modern theater, state of the art, you know, whatnot. I mean, it's great theater, but our theater that's right here around the corner, it's literally around the corner from my house. I mean, I could literally walk to it. So that theater, because the super cool theater is like 20 minutes away, most people will go see something down there and the IMAX is there and all that stuff. So I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal here. I am going to check. But, you know, I mean, if I don't get to see it opening day, I guess I don't get to see it opening day, but I don't think it's going to be a problem. Because I've seen other things like Endgame, no problem. We walked right in and like it was no problem. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I don't anticipate it being an issue for me. But I'm looking forward to the movie for sure. And I mean, if I was in a market or an area that I felt like that was going to be an issue, I definitely would have bought tickets today for sure. The only thing I really buy tickets for like that, really honestly, has been like a Star Wars movie. I'm trying to think like BVS, I got tickets for early, and Justice League. You know, of course, we all know how that turned out, but whatever. Arkham Gaming says, hi, Enosh. I feel like people are misrepresenting the theatrics to Iris West of the Flash movie. Of her comment, she never said she wasn't excited for the Flash film. Well, we're going to get into that article tonight for sure. What's up, Antonio? If I can get this click. What's up, Antonio? Says, what's up, everyone? Spherical Blast. Let's see. Who else is here real quick? And then I'll bring my guests in tonight. Everybody's saying they got the tickets. Good. DC Talk with Extended. What's up, buddy? What's up, man? Good to see you, bro. Yeah, I regret going to theaters to see Justice League. You know, look, I will say this, and then I'm going to bring in my buds. You know, Justice League is like one of these things, right? Like I have, uh, um, with Justice League, I came home from Justice League excited. And you know, me and my family, we did a review right here of Justice League. And you know, at the time, we honestly thought that was what we're supposed to get, you know, like that was what was told to us. And I think for me, I was just excited. I was excited for many reasons. My kids were smaller than they are now. And I was excited for them because they were excited because one, they saw that I and Tiffany were excited because we saw got to see these heroes on the screen together for the first time. And then on top of that, the kids were excited, you know, because they got to see those heroes, you know, and we didn't know what we were missing, you know, and so we were just excited. But then after a while, like the second time I went to go see the movie, all of a sudden the excitement started to wane. And then the more you paid attention to that movie, the worse you realized that movie was, you know? So I'll be honest with you, for me, it was that initial kind of like contact high, man. It's like, I went to go see the movie. I was just excited that there was an actual Justice League film. I couldn't believe that there was an actual Justice League film. And I tried to tell myself that it was good, you know? And that's how it is sometimes with movies like that. What's up, Jeff Glaffelty? Good to see you. Says, hey, Enosh, what's up? Good to see you, man. Yeah. What's up, Nightstar Productions, my friend? What's up, my friend? My friend Nightstar says that Devito Penguin comic is some serious cringe. The toy villain is here. The toy villain is that? Hold on, are you my arch nemesis? I mean, I have a world full of toys. Are you the toy villain? No, I'm just teasing. Good to have you here, man. Let's see. Okay, I think that's everyone. All right, so we will. What's up, Keely Chow? Keely Chow snuck in here. Says, hey everybody, what's going on? And Vikram is here. All right, Vikram's here. We can get started now. All right, how's it hanging? It's good. It's good. Toy villain says, I am your arch nemesis, your villain. Get in line there with deranged Enosh these days. All right. I still don't know who deranged Enosh is. I swear, I have no idea. I'm totally at a loss. And I talked to my sister Tracy because the only person I could even think of was my brother-in-law, and it's not my brother-in-law. So yeah, because she's like blown away by it too. So it's funny. Hey, Zeno's here. Hey, Zeno. Hey, man. I didn't know that you made appearances on streams, but I do now. And that means we're going to have you on, man. You were great. Like, I thought you were great, dude. I saw you on somebody's stream this week, and I thought you were great, man. And I loved the way that you presented yourself. And that's the first time I've ever heard of you on a stream. And so we'll have to get you on a stream, bro. For sure. Love to have you on a stream. Let's see. Tina Dozy is here, officially a citizen of the Snyder Nation. And Monkey Jeebus is here. What's up, Monkey Jeebus? Is Vegetable Enosh. Pelican is here. What's up, Pelican? Zeno says, yeah, I do, don't I? You do, man. You do. Hey, it was, like I said, it was good to hear your voice for the first time and like actually hear you, talk. I mean, I'm used to, your sentences and stuff in the chat and stuff. So it was good. It was good to talk to. It was good to hear that. I'm sorry. Oh man. Okay. So Anthony Grigsby, what's up, buddy? It's my brother from down under. One of my brothers from down under. Says, hey Nash, didn't get any notifications today from YouTube. I only got an email for Twitch. That is weird. But he says I'm still subscribed, so it's all good. Well, good. All right, I'm gonna bring my friends in. What's up? Everybody say hi to Caden. And
what's up?
It was really hot in the backstage room. I thought I was gonna die.
I put the air conditioning on. I figured that well, maybe it's just
I think Jimbo was having nervous sweats.
No, don't lie. All right, you spilled your Dr. Pepper on the air conditioning unit, and it broke. I'm sorry to say that. I'm sorry to expose it like that.
You're just gonna out me like that?
It just
I mean,
had
you guys
happened.
were getting
Man.
hot and heavy back there in the backstage room.
No, I plead the fifth. So what are our topics tonight?
Oh man, what's up, Peter Rabbits Defender says, "Yo, Enosh, I hope you're all right with everything. I saw you on Max's stream, yeah, and I kind of worrying about you. I'll always be standing by your side." Okay, so look, you know what I'm gonna do? This is the only time I'm gonna address this. And I'm not really gonna have much to say about it. So if you're looking for a big statement from me, I'm not gonna say it. I'll just say this: I love everybody on that stream. I've already kind of addressed this a little bit in a nerd encouragement. I am still friends with everybody on that stream. I have talked to everybody, well, except for Lunga. And I pretty much decided I'm just never going to go on a stream with Lunga again. So there you go. I've tried. But I'm friends with Max. I love Max. I love Saggy. Saggy and I talk. Saggy and I are good. Man, we hugged. We, virtually. We did the whole thing. No, and Matt and I are cool. So, like, my point was not to attack. I do want to say that, like, if anybody thought that, like, I was going after Matt and Saggy necessarily, I was not. My comments were not directed towards Matt and Saggy. And honestly, I probably shouldn't have even been in that show, because I thought that the show, I came in late to that show. I did not see the whole show. Saggy sent me the link. I came in with one thought of what was going on, and so when it came to me, that's what I commented on. And I still say, and and people who were there understand now what I said. It was like, look, go after the people who are jerks. Go after those people who are absolutely toxic people. Those people, those people, like, for being toxic, right?
Respectfully.
Yes, respectfully, but sometimes, man, sometimes you do have to, say, hey, look, these are troublemakers, right? These are the people who are causing trouble and ruin it for everybody. And I really feel that it's kind of gotten to that point right now. It's kind of like, when you were in school and one kid, a couple kids are in the back of the class and they're just cutting up and acting a fool and acting stupid and throwing gum at girls' hairs and spit wads and everything like that. And, the teacher looks up and the whole class gets punished. Right. And so unfortunately, that's kind of where we're at right now. So it just means that we, as the positive side of the fandom, have to work even harder to show people that it has nothing to do with Zack Snyder. It has all to do with the personalities of the people who are claiming to be fans, that regardless if they're fans of Zack Snyder or not, they're just who they are. And, So, but I'm good. Thank you so much for asking. I do appreciate that. I am definitely good. And so, so I appreciate that, though. What's up, Captain James Biggins? Yep. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. What's up, Jared? Dark Side's Enosh says, I also got no notification. It's a conspiracy.
Well,
conspiracy.
I would say this. I didn't get a notification for 30 minutes, but I did get a notification for when you went live.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Patrick says, I'm going to bed. We always catch Patrick as he's going to bed. He says, but Superman and Lois season 2, Amy Jo Johnson directing. Oh, okay. I hadn't seen that
news
news
yet. Johnson is isn't she the original Pink Ranger, or like the second one? I believe something like that. Yeah. So it's like a big deal that she's coming back as the director.
That's cool. So I'll tell you guys how my day went today, right? So I went to my grandma's house, to my grandma's church, where we're setting things up. We're trying to get things, changed around a little bit, making some changes over there and stuff from the way my grandma had it to kind of how I'm going to have it. And I went through a bunch of paperwork, and I meant to like check up on her sound system and stuff and kind of update it and, change out some cables and stuff, because we had some issue with some cables and stuff. And I was going to do that. And I came across, I've been overlooking this thing, guys, forever. And that is, my grandma has this big, like closet, kind of like wardrobe closet, that you can move around and stuff. And it's in my old bedroom. And I've been getting in there for years. Well, my great grandma died when I was 17. Okay. Back in like 95, I think 95. Yeah. But here's the interesting thing. My grandma has had a bunch of my great grandma's stuff in that vestibule, in that wardrobe, for all that time, right? Like just old stuff. And like I've looked at it before, but never, really looked into it, you know? And today I looked into it and I found like stacks, and I mean not I mean like literally just stacks and stacks of old greeting cards and letters from various family members, but most importantly, letters from my grandmother and my mother to my great grandma that dated back as far as 1974.
That's crazy.
That's cool.
It was very cool, and it was also very
emotional.
It was very emotional, like because honestly, I read things in some of these letters that I didn't know,
right?
Things that happened that they were sharing with my great grandma, and then also it's crazy because like it also made me remember times that I remembered, but nobody had ever talked about. You know what I mean? Like my mom lived at this place just down the street from my grandma for a few years, and I remember thinking it felt like a big garage. It was like a big studio apartment. And one of the letters is from my because we never talked about her living there. And when I used to ask my grandma about the place, my grandma didn't seem to like really remember the place too well. She just remembered that she lived down the street. But like I remember playing with my Star Wars toys, with my Darth Vader TIE Fighter and my X-Wing at this place. And my mom is telling my great grandma about the place and that she calls it her big garage apartment. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. So it was quite emotional. And then there's just some other, like personal stuff in there, that was like, wow, so yeah, I ended up spending my time doing that. And then I climbed up, I had to get a ladder and climb up in the church's attic. And when I went up there was a whole bag just filled with cassette tapes of my grandmother preaching.
Wow.
And so that was so now I got like this just massive collection of her stuff, of like this audio that and then I found like another tape of me just talking with my grandma when I was 4. Because my grandma had like a little cassette recorder and she would just turn it on and oh, Pelican, trust me, man, trust me, it's like time traveling. It's like I was right there again.
I found a letter from my middle school teacher, like she was like sending us off to high school, and I was just reading. I was like, "Wow!" Like it's like a 2-page letter. I was just like, "Damn!" Like she recognized one moment, and I was like, "I remember that moment." It's pretty emotional reading those things, and it's very time traveling. It brings you back, and
nostalgia.
Nostalgia. It brings back memories that you didn't remember you had, and then it just makes you sad and happy at the same time.
Yeah. No, but it's good stuff, man. It's good stuff. So it's just, and yes, Shuri, I do actually, because I have a whole sound setup. I do conversion of everything from VHS tapes to cassette tapes and stuff like that. And so what's a cassette tape? You do suck. I wasn't saying your screen name. I was just telling you do suck. But seriously, no, it's just it was really cool. It was really cool to experience that. Also really cool, and I forgot to mention this. Don't forget. Also, by the way, I found, man, I've been saying that I'm gonna like do this stream about my grandma, and like her life, and I found a bunch of stuff that like I never even had about her life. Wow. My grandmother got married once in an airplane over Vegas.
That's crazy.
They were on Good Morning America.
What?
My grandma got married in an airplane 9,000 feet in the air over Vegas when I was 5.
Wow.
And 4 or 5, and
that's crazy.
And they were on Good Morning America. Yep.
Wow,
interesting stuff, man. Just crazy stuff. But hey, speaking of crazy stuff, hey, this week if you're a patron, a member, I don't know if it's a good week to do this one.
Might have to
I
switch
guess
it
I'm
up.
gonna take a chance. If we see the patron numbers go down or nobody gives a super chat ever this week, we'll know.
Just give it to Lunga. He'll love it.
Oh, I'm sure he will love it. No, I mentioned you guys earlier, but seriously, guys, thanks to everyone who supports the channel because it does mean a lot right now, especially with everything. I'm out there looking for a job, man. The job market is stupid.
Oh my god.
Flat out stupid. But beyond that, no. Hey guys, just remember this week's giveaway is, of course, Zack Snyder's Justice League on Blu-ray. So there you go. There's some great people there on the cover. So there you go. You can take that home. That can be yours. If
someone pointed out that the that cover DVD cover and the Birds of Prey DVD cover are exactly the same, with the heroes walking and then the villain's head in the background. Like
Birds of Prey?
Yeah, Birds of Prey.
Is there? I mean, not the one
Like
I
the-
have. Not
the
the
Blu-ray
not
one?
the Birds of Prey that I have. No, the Birds of Prey. Well, hold on a second. The Birds of Prey that I have is I'm looking it up right now. Prey Blu-ray has her. Yeah. Here's the one. Here's the one that I have. Hold on,
Oh,
here's-
the blue one. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Oh, I see. Okay, there's two different. The 4K.
The 4K.
Well, yeah, I
The,
guess so.
the 4K
yeah,
Ultra
okay.
HD.
Yeah. Here, let me share this. Real
I
quick
see
so
what you
everybody-
mean,
Yeah, I see what they're saying, but yeah, okay, yeah, because just the Blu-ray doesn't, but the 4K is very similar, isn't it? Because here, let's see, I don't know what that's gonna do. So here is
Not
the
that one.
It's not that one.
It's this one right here, right?
Yeah.
This one right here, because I don't know how well you guys can see this. Hold on a second.
Like the
Oh yeah,
blue
you
one.
guys can see that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that didn't pull up in the same one, did it?
No.
No.
It didn't change. Okay.
Can't you use your cursor, or are you using
Well,
a
maybe.
mouse?
Yeah, I'm using a mouse.
Oh, I'm just saying. I don't know if
Just
how you
trying to see.
scrolling with a mouse.
Yeah, I was just trying to see.
You could just use the touchpad.
Wow, it looks like they got some different ones though.
Yeah.
Like I haven't seen this one at all. What is this one? This one's like, oh, this is the Steelbook.
Oh,
that one's kind of cool.
Yeah, I just googled.
What
at
is
the
this?
same
This-
time.
This is
Some
this
cool
is the
ones.
Target exclusive. It looks like a cartoon
Oh.
over here.
It
I
looks like
that one.
GTA.
Yeah.
GTA.
Dang, it does though.
Yeah.
Look at that. I like it. See, but I mean, this is the one that I have. Just
Oh,
has
like the
Blu-ray.
original, yeah.
Yeah, the Blu-ray, DVD, and everything. So I mean, that's the one. But it's shiny. It's
Yeah.
kind of metallic looking, whatever. But yeah, I guess this one kind of looks like that. I mean,
With Black Mask in the background, replaced with Dark Side.
yeah, I guess so. I guess it kind of looks like that. We could say maybe. I get what you're doing.
Yeah.
Can I just say, like, I don't care what movie she's in. I just love Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie's awesome.
Just give me some Margot Robbie.
can't
All
wait
right,
to
but
see
hey,
her-
speaking of Margot Robbie, people who like Margot Robbie, I know he loves Margot Robbie. He doesn't like Zack Snyder's Justice League, but he likes Margot Robbie because he does like Birds of Prey. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, Mr. Crazy Joe. What's up, Mr.
Hi.
Crazy Joe?
It's a Joe.
Crazy Joe.
Oddly enough, I just picked up a Margot Robbie movie at Dollar Tree like yesterday that I never heard of.
What's
And
that?
I'm glancing around to see where I put. This place is a mess, man. Here it is. I got him back here.
I'll definitely do that, Anthony.
It's called The Terminal.
Oh yeah,
I think I've seen that
haven't
one.
Tiffany has seen it.
Oh.
Tiffany has seen it, and she does enjoy it.
Yeah, it's at Dollar Tree right now. If you go to your local Dollar Tree, you might be able to pick this up for $1.
Not sounding good for the movie right now. Just saying.
Well, Dollar Tree has Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan right now. I mean, it's not about the movie; it's about physical media's dying.
Oh, sure.
And,
Did you hear that they're changing their prices to $1.25?
It was a big deal. It was a big deal.
They're lying. They're lying now.
Tell you what, you do suck. If you win, I will send you my Justice League.
To get out of my...
You know what's funny? I was going through when we were getting ready to do the Spider-Man, movies the other day.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, it sounds like we may be continuing that on Saturday, from what RJ said.
Yeah.
Maybe Saturday. Maybe we'll get a couple more in. But I was looking through all my movies, and I passed right by Justice League, and I went, When am I ever gonna watch this again?
If you want a dumb movie,
just sell it.
Now it's just kind of taking up space, you know.
If you want to be put in a really bad mood, just watch that movie.
You know, I legit.
No, what I think I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna have Ray Porter sign it.
Oh God.
You know,
he's not in that
He said he would
one.
sign anything for me. That'd be hilarious. Have Ray Porter sign it. Ray Porter's not in the movie.
Yeah, the version
You sent
he's
him
not in.
that- You sent him that one.
Seriously,
He's
not
like-
not joking and not trolling you guys. I was actually considering trying to do some kind of watch party on my channel for the Whedon version, because I always say it's better not to attack the things you hate, but to celebrate the things you love. And since I do love that version, if I go through and watch the movie and explain what I see in this movie scene by scene, other people might understand. They might go, "Oh, I get it now. I understand because you've made the,
We don't.
Hey, hey.
I'm sorry, you set me up for that joke. It's like I understand that I do, but
I'm serious. It's like
Yeah.
It's like, you know, you can tear down on things, but it's like when you
Sure.
love something, celebrate it. And I love that movie, and I'm, you know, I can
I would
defend
say
it.
the soundtrack.
Hell yeah,
is really
Joe.
good.
Hell yeah.
The soundtrack for that movie is pretty good.
Oh man, I
there
love
are
Elfman's
look,
score.
there are parts of the movie that I like. I missed the Flash scene at the end. I mean, there's a couple of parts that I do
There's
that I
some
do
parts I
enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sheree says if Ray Porter signed it, then I wouldn't mind having it for Darkseid. You get Zack Snyder to sign that one.
Oh,
Then you got a collector's item.
Then you have something there.
Yeah, then you got a collector's item.
The funny thing
You
is,
do success. Joe will watch alone.
I think I saw that movie for my.
It'll be over there on. It's on what it plays on.
HBO Max.
Like TNT, like all
Yeah.
the time.
Constantly.
Yeah, because they don't play Zack Snyder's one. They
Yeah,
just every
because they
time.
can't. Because
It's HBO Max.
It's not in the format. And
See, look at
time
there.
is
Look at that positivity Jared's bringing to it. It says, isn't it great that there are 2 different Justice League movies for all people?
Exactly. It's like Superman. I got 3 different cuts of Superman. I got the 3-hour ABC cut, I got the theatrical cut, and I got the director's cut. The director's cut's my go-to.
Okay, I was just about to ask you, which of the
Then-
3 is your favorite then?
I do agree with Peter's Rabbit's Defender about Danny Elfman saying that the Batman theme that he did is the only Batman theme. I was just like, not
Yeah.
really. You're not. No, you're wrong there.
See, I agree with that, actually. Well, not entirely, but for the most part.
Yeah,
I mean-
look, there's a little something for everybody, right? I mean, look, Danny Elfman's Batman theme, honestly, I mean, dude.
It's great.
It's great.
beautiful.
It's stuck in our head. I mean, any kid who grew up in that time, you were going around, da, 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 you know, because it was just pounded into your head constantly, man. From the
Mhm.
time that movie came out, that was like all you heard. And then the cartoon came out. So I swear to God, it was every afternoon, man. You got that, you know, da, 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 da. It was just.
That's why I'm glad Michael Giacchino made a new one. That
6 notes, man. Da,
6 notes.
Da, 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 da. You speed them up, though. You go, bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Sounds totally different then, you know?
Hey, can I show you something real quick?
Sure.
One of my viewers sent me something. By the way, he's got his own YouTube channel, Geriatric Geek. If you've never been on the Geriatric Geek channel, go check him out. Great guy. But he and his grandkids watch my channel together, and his grandkids asked him if they could send me something, and they sent me a whole box of the Women of Star Trek trading cards.
Oh wow!
And I'm going through these, and as a Star Trek fan, like they're fantastic. But then it occurred to me, here I got all the Women of Star Trek, and I love it. And I'm like, oh my God, this is like the Fandom Menace's worst nightmare because there's women. It's all women. Oh look, it's Tig Notaro. Oh my God, what a nightmare!
Oh no!
You know?
Oh no!
Hideous.
There's a connection to Zack Snyder.
Away.
That's funny. Good old Tig.
It's awesome.
Hey, Pelican, we're working on it still, man. We're trying to get that Tron 3, man. So I gotta tell you, Joe. So you guys all know, like, I don't have a job right now. I've been like, you know, frustrated about it, you know, and everything. And, you know, it's Christmas time, right? Like, you know, it's Christmas, and so like, you know, really, like I'm more concerned with getting my family gifts and stuff like that. But it was funny because Joe, of course, you revealed to me like right after I lost my job that Tron Upright game was coming out from 1UP, and I was like, darn it all, man, because I thought it was going to come out like next year, right? So I thought I had time. I thought I had time before I was going to have to, you know, get that in there, and I was just like, dang it, what am I going to do? So I had, you know, I think I told you, like I bought this other Upright game that had like 300 games on it that had Tron on it, but it didn't have the joystick, right? So it wasn't the same, you know, playability, you know, and it just had Tron on it, but you had to play with a regular joystick and this other little thing, and it was kind of hard to play sometimes, you know, given like what you were going to do and stuff with the controller that it had. I sold that sucker so that I'd have the money to buy the Tron one.
Nice.
And it was awesome. It was awesome. So,
did you put it together yet?
No, you know, I thought it was supposed to be here today because it said estimated delivery was today, but apparently it didn't come in from Target. So
I'll warn you, I put together. This is the third one I put together. I got Marvel and I got Star Wars. This is my third one I put together. This was the hardest because of all the lights, the wiring, and then I wrote to them. They give you the instructions and they're not well written. That's some of my confusion. I'm reading the instructions and I'm like, I still don't know what wire goes where. So I emailed them and they sent me a photo of the instructions that I was using. And I'm like, this is not helpful. I finally got it. Trial and error, pure trial and error.
That's funny. That's hilarious. RJ says, you don't need Tron 3 when we have Spider-Man 3.
In this December, No Way Home.
Are we talking about Spider-Man 3? Are we talking about Sam Raimi's Spider-Man?
Yeah, I think
3?
that's what he's talking about.
No. I would say this about
RJ.
I got problems with Spider-Man 3, but it's not the same problems as other people. Everyone else gets upset about Venom, and they're like, Venom. And I'm like, no, I don't think Venom's that bad in that. I hate the exposition butler who knew all along that Spider-Man didn't kill the father, but waited until the last minute of the movie. And then your father died by his own hand, Harry.
Yeah, the night your father died. I'm like, why did you wait this long to tell the man? Jeez.
It's like, RJ, stop with the Spider-Man 3 thing. We're loading up, man. We're loading the fish.
Like New Zealand and his boomerang fish there.
Right. What's up, Josh? Says, hey, everybody, how's
Hello.
it going? Just stop by and say hi. Good to see you tonight, Josh.
What's up, Josh?
Good to see you, Josh. All right, so we got some stories. We got some stuff to talk about. RJ's defending Spider-Man 3 all day long. He says it's not garbage. There's a good movie in that movie that gets overlooked.
It does have my favorite scene in all three Spider-Man movies, I gotta say.
Really? What's that?
The evil disco strut down the street. That scene
Bully Maguire. Yeah.
That is so hilarious. Like every time I see that, I crack up.
Yeah. It's a whole meme.
It was a missed opportunity to make John Jameson Venom. It was a perfect setup in Spider-Man 2, but
yeah. I mean, it could have been. It could have been. I mean, but you know, they
went with Eddie Brock, a disgruntled photographer.
Disgruntled photographer.
I gotta say, Inosh, I'm really glad you got a Tron machine because I was legit disappointed that you and I was saying that one night when you said it. I'm like telling the chat, I'm like, come on guys, we need $700 in super chat.
Right.
Nobody stepped up. Nobody's not even.
But you know,
where was H Barts?
Right. Yeah, right.
H Barts is like, hold up, let me take out a loan. I got you.
That's funny. That was all like getting ready to say, you know.
This is a job for Superman.
Like I need something, man. Come on. But no, it was cool because I mean, you know, like I this other machine, I honestly didn't really play. It had 300 games, but it had like a bunch of old Atari games, and you could connect other stuff to it by USB. So it was cool. But then like the other thing was that I mean it did have all the Super Nintendo Star Wars games on it, you know. So like that was a cool selling point to it too. but honestly, I just didn't play it much, and as much as I wanted to, I just didn't. And so, like, I had to think about it. Like, was it more important to me to have Tron and Tron's Deadly Discs, or have those 300 games, And at the end of the day, I just realized, you know what? No, I want that Tron game. I want that controller. I want all those things. And so at the end of the day, I put it up for sale, and it sold, man. It sold quick. It sold within just a couple of days. So so it was pretty cool. I was really, really happy with that.
You want to hear the dorkiest thing you'll hear all day?
What's that?
You know what the first thing I did was once I got that thing working?
What'd you do? You turned it off and went in the other room and had a cup of coffee.
I went up to my closet and got my Flynn's Arcade T-shirt.
Nice.
And I came down to my Flynn's Arcade T-shirt and turned it on, and I started blasting Only Solutions by Journey while I played.
Nice.
That's epic. That's
epic. I'll go ahead.
No, I'll just say that's a real moment right there.
Heck yeah.
That's a moment that if I wasn't already married, my wife would have left me at that moment. And like, this is what I chose.
Hey, Sheree, I got more Super Friends for you.
You Superman octopus now.
That was Ray Kryptonite, wasn't it? That was Ray Kryptonite exposure.
Yeah, and I think that was I think it's Bizarro who exposes him to that. Then, of course, there's this moment. You remember this great moment from Super Friends?
Quick, Robin, the bat gas.
Poor
really had to rip
Robin.
One of my
Poor
favorites.
Robin. Had Taco Bell before the mission.
Great moment. One of those lost moments from.
One of my favorites was when Hal Jordan was on the subway. It was like a Challenge of the Super Friends episode, and Hal Jordan's on the subway, and he says out loud, "None of these people know that I am actually the Green Lantern." And I said, "Well, they do now."
They do now. Well, none of these people knew that Spider-Man was gonna be so big, and so. Man, that's an interesting comment. The Spider-Man was going to be such a success. I mean, with all the stuff that's been going on and the change at the box office and everything. But they do now. Deadline reporting, if I can get that out of the way. Deadline reporting Spider-Man No Way Home seeing biggest Fandango pre-sales since Avengers Endgame.
I've seen reports that says it beat it by 2 million.
I did too. I thought that was the problem. Was like I was gonna make the headlines. Spider-Man beats Avengers, and then I couldn't find that article. I could have swore I saw that article.
Yeah, I saw it like all over. I just didn't save it.
Let me find the tweet. Let's find the tweet.
Yeah. I couldn't find that, so I don't know where I saw that, but I felt that I did see that.
Yeah.
But
I remember when I first saw it, I sent it in our chat, 'cause I'm like, that's insane. Like, I'm honestly not surprised by this, considering all the hype behind this movie. It's in also just everyone are like, when the trailers dropped, like freaking out about trying to get tickets and saying it's gonna be like Endgame, and they were right. It's exactly like Endgame.
As a movie theater enthusiast, I am very excited about this.
Oh wow, so someone reported that the second day sales are strong for Spider-Man No Way Home as well. What looks like $6 million plus sales for overall total of $46 million plus.
Okay.
It feels a bit early to call the exact
RJ says it was $2 million off from beating Endgame.
Okay. So yeah, it was like, it's because someone said that it was like 46-50 million. So that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Peter Rabbit's Defender says that that Super Friends Squid episode gave me a nightmare since I was 5 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
Poor you.
All right, guys. Calm down in there. Calm down there.
Down.
We're talking Spider-Man. Anytime we start talking Spider-Man these days.
You already know.
Is there some beef going on in the chat here?
Well, I don't know. Anthony. But I mean, coming within $2 million of Endgame for just a Spider-Man movie?
I mean,
In the pandemic era?
In the
think
about that.
Yeah,
Think about that, folks, for
It's
just
nice.
a second. I mean, because like if this isn't the pandemic era,
Did you hear? And I know this is kind of another topic, but it does tie in. It all ties together. Did you hear like today on the John Campea show? They were reading an article that said 50% of moviegoers are not returning because they feel unsafe. So, yet here we got this.
yeah.
So,
I mean,
that's huge. That's huge. I mean, yeah, because think about what this would have done.
Yeah.
This,
If
this is a
isn't that.
pandemic.
Because
and
you got to
then-
think at least that $2 million plus.
Oh,
yeah.
You know,
I
plus, you know.
Yeah, I mean, plus we got that new Futurama variant now, so maybe people are more freaked out about that, and I don't know, maybe that. I bet there would have been more ticket sales or pre-sales if we didn't have COVID around.
Yeah. Now I did see this, and I was going to bring this up, but RJ's here. Says Enosh, the biggest concern right now is of course Omicron, Omicron Persei. I know Matt Jarbo made that joke, but you know what? I'm making that joke too.
Yeah,
Because,
the Futurama.
Omicron joke.
Sounds like
Omicron
Omarion.
Persei.
Why is
But,
it named
and the impact that it will have by the time the movie releases, especially internationally, it will be interesting to see where that goes.
Yeah.
And if that does have any kind, I know that the first verification of one in the United States was today. I believe in L.A. Was it L.A.?
Yeah, it was Cali.
Yeah,
California.
I know it was California. So.
Yep. Yikes.
That place is interesting, so I'm not really surprised that it was first reported there. But I mean, it's sucky.
Yeah.
It's sucky. Hope they contained it enough.
Yeah, so hopefully, but the thing is, they let people, I mean, you can't really not let people come home, and so they gave like a 2-day bumper or something like that for before they started closing down, I guess flights and stuff like that. So
And I thought there's you had to go through like a quarantine if you were going international. I thought you had to go through like a 2-week quarantine before you can return back to the country that you're from, unless I'm mistaken. I thought that was kind of like the new policy now.
And Rel, it's so it's interesting. I feel like the movies have become a kind of a different beast right now. Because Rel here says if the bars, clubs, and sports arenas are packed, I'm not getting the same people won't go to the theaters. But people, I've just noticed this in the last few months, man, and I don't know, man. It's like people are angry at theaters. People are acting like they don't like the theater, and I love going to the theater. Like that's where I love to go more than any other place, man. I love to go to the movie theater. I love to see movies at the movie theater because you get it on the big screen. I don't care how big your TV is, man. I got a huge TV. But the thing is man, there ain't nothing like seeing it on a big screen.
I haven't been to a theater since I don't think I've been to a movie since the pandemic hit. Because there just wasn't anything that really interests me, and plus I'm just I don't know.
Well, and surround sound, man. My goodness, I went and saw Zack Snyder's Justice League in that theater a couple weeks ago, and dude, not even I love that movie, but my gosh, seeing it in the theater like that on a big screen.
Oh yeah,
and it was an extra big screen. It wasn't just a big screen; it was like a super tall screen. So that 4:3 ratio was awesome, and they closed in the curtains along the sides and everything. So it almost felt more like an IMAX kind of thing to me, anyways. And so
I would have been so disappointed if I had to watch the new Ghostbusters at home. I waited 30 years for that. I want to see it on a movie screen. By the way, I shared something with you.
Oh, okay.
Let's see that on a movie screen.
Yeah.
So, Omicron confirmed.
No, did you guys see everyone keeps saying it's the people from Futurama? They keep making that joke because there's people from the planet Omicron, and
Omicron Persei. That's the joke. They're from Omicron Persei. Yeah.
That hippie is starting to kick in.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Omicron Persei. Yep.
So, did everyone here besides Enosh already get tickets?
I got tickets.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, I kind of agree with you, Inosh. If it's based on like, I guess your area, if you're normal theater, you know, you think and it's busy, then you probably get tickets. I mean, I'm glad I did at the time I did because it's sold out for a good time.
I was so upset. I had tickets for the 3 o'clock on Thursday, and I had them for 48 hours. And then my wife sprung on me that I had to drive her somewhere that day at that time.
Oh yeah, I remember.
And I'm like, "Are you kidding?" And then I start checking the other times. Now everything's sold out. So I managed to. Fortunately, I have one local theater that drug their heels and didn't put their tickets up for sale on time. So when they finally put them up, it was like, all right, 7 o'clock. So
Game
I got to 7
time.
o'clock.
Yeah, I'm going
So are
Saturday.
you able to turn in your tickets?
Yeah, I was able to refund them, except the convenience fee.
Oh, see, now I wonder, God forbid, with everything's going on right now. Hopefully things don't get worse, and people start buying off, refunding those. Man, that wouldn't be good. RJ says here, I personally believe that No Way Home will open around 150 to 175 million domestically and make $1 billion, but it will only just barely match or beat Far From Home's 1.1 billion total. You're probably right. And yeah, I mean, RJ, this is what it all is, right? I mean, it's all going to depend on how Omicron affects the box office, because even though Venom 2 opened big internationally, it didn't even come close to the first one and didn't make $800 million. Yeah, so I think
wonder if Unicron's going to come out and make an appearance.
If any movie has the ability to hit that $1 billion mark at this point, it's this film.
Oh, for sure.
If this film doesn't make $1 billion, it's going to be a while.
I will be surprised.
I'll be surprised
too.
But if it doesn't, it's gonna be a while before we see $1 billion for sure. Whoops.
Yeah. It's also weird that Warner Brothers has Matrix right next to No Way Home, and I feel
I'm so excited for that as well.
Gonna do so well.
I think it'll do just fine. I mean,
I don't think it's going to do as well. I mean, it's not going to do anywhere near Spider-Man.
Well, yeah, that's kind of a given. I mean, there's two different hype levels for that.
I'm going to see The Matrix, but I can't get excited for it because I've pretty much hated everything the Wachowskis have done since The Matrix.
Yeah.
With the exception of Speed Racer. I liked Speed Racer, but that's
even
it.
Speed Racer's a little obnoxious, though, to be quite honest. Like, I mean, I don't think it's horrible, but it's not good.
I don't know. I thought it felt like the cartoon. It really felt like the cartoon come to life. I thought.
I mean, it looks interesting, but it's the Batman will do good. But here's the thing: the Batman hasn't been rated yet, has it?
I don't think so. No.
Let me check.
While you're checking on that, hey, our first super chat of the night. It's,
bonus.
Jared Darksides Enosh with a $2 super chat. Thank you, sir. Keeping the lights here on at the lounge, keeping the internet going, so we can give the gerbils a rest.
Super chat hippo will sing for him.
Says Campia had to eat ketchup and eggs. What did Campia say?
He made a bet. He hates ketchup and eggs.
Okay.
And he was so certain we were going to get a third trailer for Spider-Man dropped on Monday, so they could drop the third trailer and then go.
That's
tickets
right.
On sale now.
Yeah.
But Spider-Man No Way Home has been rated.
It has.
Yeah, Spider-Man No Way Home has been rated PG-13 for sequences of action/violence, some language, and brief suggestive comments. Additional warning: people who are sensitive to dimensional shifting should take precautions if they plan to watch a movie. Heads may spin.
Wow, that's the Batman, huh?
That's No Way Home.
Oh, no. I was talking about the Batman. I was talking about the Batman because we were talking about the Batman.
Yeah.
Speed Racer looks gorgeous. It looks gorgeous. It does look gorgeous. It's just a little strange. So I wanted to touch on this because Josh says I'm saving up the kids want to see the Batman, so we're going to go see that. My guess is, look, it's going to be PG-13. Okay.
The Batman, that's why when I just simply Google the rating, it's a lot of it saying it's PG-13. There's not like a definite rating.
But if the images we've seen or anything, I have a feeling like it's gonna push the boundaries of a PG-13 movie.
Yeah, if anything, yeah, it would be borderline R.
Because it looks really dark.
Yeah, it looks brutal.
It looks really dark and brutal, and so yeah,
I agree. I think it will
so,
push.
That's one thing. That's one thing. I think that fans will really love it. I don't know if families will end up going to the film after all. Like especially like repeat viewings or something like that. Somebody might take their kids to go see the Batman movie just off there, but like, I don't know. That's a hard one. I don't know that it'll make $1 billion. If Spider-Man doesn't make $1 billion, I don't think the Batman makes $1 billion. But of course, the Batman, we got a ways to go to get to the Batman, right? It's what, March? I think
got 3 months,
right?
Yeah, so it's March. So, but I don't know. Peter Rabb's Fender, the Batman is likely. I don't know if it's going to be R-rated.
Like a light R.
It would be absolute foolishness to rate that movie R. I mean,
yeah.
You're gonna make so much more money if it's PG-13.
Yeah, but hard PG-13. Yep. Scotty says, "Oh, there's a new Spider-Man movie coming out."
Really?
I keep saying it. If they really want to help the box office, they got to bring back the 90-day window. People are just like, "Oh, I could wait it out." I could wait. It's gonna be on HBO. It's gonna be on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
So.
It's on Netflix.
So here's the thing, Caden. I can't remember all the drops that do you remember all the drops that I added that I said I added this morning when we did their watch party? I can't remember what drops they are. Looking at them. So I have no idea what this one is. Because I was thinking, we're gonna have to give Scotty a drop or something. It was just like,
I am not.
Oh no, not playing that.
Not that one.
Not that one. Not gonna play that one. All right.
Not that one.
Not appropriate. Funny.
Not appropriate
Not appropriate for that one. Speed Racer is one of the best anime conversions made, and is underrated in my opinion. Yeah, I guess for me, the movie it was okay for me. I'm not mad at it. I don't hate the movie or anything. It's not like I look at it and go, oh no, Speed Racer. I like
Speed Racer once.
Speed Racer: The Force Awakens just to trigger Enosh. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
I forgot what I was saying too.
Sphinx here. What's up, Sphinx Productions? Says, if you want dark, you can't expect billions too. Antonio says, it's going to be a Batman Return situation again if the Batman is rated R or dark. It's definitely dark. So
it's definitely dark from the trailer. I think it's one of those things where you can still have a family, but it will be like a family with 2 teenagers.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna take the small kids to see this.
No,
I mean,
You won't take the 11-year-old. You won't take. The
I don't know. I remember.
I'd take my 11-year-old to go see it, but I don't know that a lot of people will take their.
I remember when South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut was playing in theaters. My friend was working at the theater, and people were bringing their little kids in, and they were saying, "This is an R-rated movie."
Deadpool. I went to go see Deadpool, man, and there was tons of little kids running around.
Oh my!
There are parents that just don't get. I used to work with a woman. I used to work with a woman who was obsessed with horror movies, loved horror movies. She had a child. Her child was 4 years old. 4 years old. And I heard her say at work one day, yeah, she hasn't seen Chucky yet. We haven't shown her that one. We'll probably show it to her next week.
To be fair, I saw Terminator and Exorcist when I was 5.
To be fair, yeah. I mean, look, I grew up watching all those films, man.
Same.
You know what I mean?
But at 4?
At 4?
Maybe not at 4. Well, I do have a memory. I do have a memory of going to the drive-in to see Cheech and Chong's.
Oh yeah.
It might have been Up in Smoke. I just remember. I think it was out at the same time that James Bond Octopussy was out. Because I could see on the other screen that Octopussy was on, and I had just watched For Your Eyes Only on HBO or whatever. So yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. At 4.
I remember
Yeah.
my parents would not let me watch Ghost Rider until like I was like
that's
8.
not even that.
Or
No,
8 or 9.
That's wild.
Just like what?
Yeah.
And my aunt
It
probably
was
watched
it was an interesting movie. I think I saw that 6, the original one, of course, because they didn't do the remake or the reboot until like I was like in high school. Forgot about that. Yeah. I'm like, I don't know why my brain, but yeah.
Speaking of which, I literally just watched the season finale of Chucky. That is a good show.
I haven't seen the season finale yet. I haven't seen the
It's
season finale yet.
really
So my
good.
son, speaking of kids, my son is a huge Chucky fan. He's a huge horror fan. He's 16 and he has been for like the last 3 years. I've told that story several times here, where like he grew up like scared of the dark and everything, and but he started watching like Face Off and some different things, and then he watched It. He asked if he could see It, and I let him watch It, and that broke
which
him.
one? The TV movie?
The remake.
Or
No, the remake.
Andy Muschietti.
Oh yeah, Andy Muschietti. And so he watched that and he loved it. And then all of a sudden he wanted to watch every horror movie franchise known to man. And he's got a special thing about Chucky. He loves Chucky. He's got now all kinds of like horror action figures and stuff like that. And so like he was no longer scared of the dark. He was no longer scared of anything. It was just like, and it's cool because it's not like a weird obsession.
No.
You know what I mean? Like he just
I
likes
love horror
scary
movies
movies.
as well.
You know,
Yeah.
he just likes scary movies, and so it's cool. It's like he didn't start like like getting all dark and weird. You know what I mean? Like like it wasn't like that. It wasn't like he went into his teenage years all of a sudden like, oh, life sucks and I want to die. It wasn't
Life
like that.
sucks, and I want to make sure all the Chuckies come after
Right.
people.
But no, so he was really excited about Chucky the series, and him and I went to go see the new one with Mark Hamill. And I thought that was actually a decent movie.
What?
It was actually a decent movie. It was a good update to the Chucky idea, but the fact that it didn't continue the story and that it was a reboot.
Just
What?
no.
I had a lot of issues with what went on behind the scenes on that movie. Because the creator of the series, they basically screwed him over. He was still making movies over at Universal, and MGM had the rights to the first one, and he was like, no, please don't. I'm still using Chucky. I'm literally still making Chucky.
Yeah,
and they were like,
2016.
screw you, we're doing it anyway.
But I'll be honest with you, I think it's working out better for him in the end because this series is better than that movie.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
So
and I
good.
like
That
that
movie
movie. I didn't
was-
hate that movie.
I did
You
not
didn't like
like
it?
that movie.
Fiona
No.
Ford-
I'm a huge Chucky fan as well, and I just watched that, and it just made me cringe. I'm sorry, it just made me really cringe because I'm like, I've probably seen the first 3 Chucky movies probably 100 times. I'm not counting the comedy ones, and like I was like going into that one, and I didn't see any trailers. I'm just like, yeah, let's go see it. Me and my dad walked down and said, yeah, that was horrible. No. It just did not feel like it was Chucky for me.
It actually felt more like Chopping Mall to me. The way that, I don't know if you've seen Chopping Mall, but all the robots that are like, cause
Oh yeah.
it kind of had that kind of vibe since all the dolls were like, connecting to all the electronics and everything.
Yeah, I mean, I just wasn't a fan of the whole kind of like the idea of like he's like it's like electronic and stuff like that. I'm like, that was like the freaky part. It was a possessed doll. Now it's just a hacked doll.
What I liked about the series, is that like, it's clearly he saw the movie and he's like, I can do better. Like I can do.
Well,
way
he was
better.
working on the series while they were working on the movie. It was one of those things where it was like he was like, "No, please, come on."
Yeah, that sounds
my
pretty
last
crappy.
movie ended with a cliffhanger. I'm like, I'm working on this still.
By the way, for anyone wondering, tomorrow I am going. I got because I just didn't have time today until I found out about the story. But the story about the whole homebrew thing with Zack Snyder's Justice League. People have been asking me about it, and I literally saw just the things talking about like how like they got like what 37 billion hits or whatever, or like 37 billion social something or others, and it just reminded me of it because I got a notification that Matt Jarbo is live, and he's talking about the Snyder Cut. So I'll be doing my research, and getting in on that. Sheree says she saved a lot of money by not buying dolls for her kid. Those things can cost a pretty penny.
Yeah, you don't want a doll that can be possessed by a serial killer and in your room.
Or hacked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want that.
Yeah. I mean,
let's see. What was I going to say here? Yeah. So, season 2 of Chucky is coming. And like I said, I think that this show, I think that one of the things that they did that was really smart was they connected it to the old movies. And I mean, in every way. And listen, they got these flashbacks. I won't get into spoilers for people who haven't watched it, but they have got these flashbacks of Chucky before he died. And
so you're telling me it's actually like it makes sense what they're doing?
Oh yes, dude, it more than makes sense.
Because I'm
it's not just a sequel. It literally brings into the whole lore of Chucky.
Okay, all right. I'll have to check this
beforehand. And I will just say this: if you don't know, you're watching young Chucky and you're remembering back to the first movie. You know, like what he looked like with long hair and the whole 9 yards.
Brad Dourif.
Yeah, Brad. His daughter looks just like
him.
Yeah.
They made his daughter out to look just like him. And
I can't tell you how uncomfortable that makes me, though, because I think she's attractive. And then I see her, and I'm like, "What does this mean?"
Yeah, she was in Curse of Chucky. I think she was in 2.
She was in
Cult of Chucky too.
Curse and Cult.
And I'll just say this: they bring back Andy. They bring back Nika.
Oh my god! You know what? I think I have to check the show out because I'm like, I just could not. The whole hacked idea did not like hacking like it's a virus or shit like that. It just turned me completely off.
But I mean, dude, that was a reboot. That was a complete reboot.
Yeah.
That was not.
So I
had nothing to do with that series at all. They like Joe said, they totally moved on from it and everything. So this is a complete.
It picks up right where Cult of Chucky left off.
Yeah, it picks up right where Cult of Chucky left off.
All right, guess I'm gonna do a binge of all the movies and we'll watch Cult and then the series because that's just the way my brain works. I have to get everything in my brain.
Scotty says Chopping Mall. That's a good call. I hadn't made that connection. So there you go.
Yeah.
All right. Yes. We're gonna ASMR Chunky.
Yeah. Chunky. Welcome to Chunky.
Hi, I'm Chunky. I'm Chucky's cousin. Chunky.
Hello, I'm Chuck.
They call me Chunky because it's ironic because I'm super skinny.
Hello, my name
I'm telling you, Rel, it's a really good show. It really is a good show. Like it is not. I wouldn't tell you that. Like my son loves it. My son loves it, and we just haven't gotten to this season finale yet. But
you told me everything I wanted to hear. And
they've already agreed. And I'll just say this: it's on Sci-Fi Network. But man, like you would never know it because like they're dropping full F-bombs. Like I'm surprised we haven't seen a boob or two yet. I mean, like seriously, in this one.
I mean, what time does it air? They could do it. I mean,
they air it like around 9 p.m.
Yeah, all right, yeah, that's
9 p.m. Yeah.
I don't even know because I don't have kids. I bought the season on Voodoo because I don't
did you?
Yeah. Anymore.
But like I'm shocked because like full on F-bombs. I mean, just it's I mean the bloody
crazy bloody, like really bloody.
And something that's really cool that like if you notice is that when they do the main title, you know where it says Chucky, every week that they do the title, it's different.
Yeah, I love it. I love the theme
because it's made up of different things. Like one time it was like all glass shards and like these like pieces of glass, and then when it zooms out, it says Chucky. And another time it was like needles and like
that's awesome.
Tools.
And then never mind. I was gonna ask a question. It could potentially be a spoiler. Does he kill a person? Using those objects like glass shards? Is it kind of like a tease?
So Spider-Man here. Spider-Man No Way Home. So seeing the biggest Fandango pre-sale since Avengers Endgame. Because there's another part of this Spider-Man story that I do want to get to. It says, while some in the industry are still trying to blame a lackluster
What?
I have no idea what I'm saying here. A lackluster box office on the pandemic. Think again. Sony's Spider-Man No Way Home, in its first day of pre-sales yesterday on Fandango, saw its best day since 2019's Avengers Endgame. The pre-sales for Spider-Man No Way Home, which opens on December 17th, outstripped the first day advance sales. Outstripped. I'm imagining Spider-Man being like, Endgame was good.
I'm just thinking about stripping like a screw or something, like a nail. That's all that made me think about.
Spider-Man is better.
Bully McGuire
Hey, girl, what's
is
going on?
back
Hey, yeah.
in
Hey, you know, they say it's No Way Home. It's because my parents won't let me come home after you see this movie, if you know what I mean. Oh, yeah, it's a little on the nose there. Okay, so apparently Spider-Man outstripped to get all those sales. The first day advance ticket sales of Black Widow. Wait, hold on. It outstripped the first day advance ticket sales of Black Widow in 2 hours' time. Wait, hold on. What? I don't remember seeing a Black Widow strip video. Like,
Don't
I would have
worry about
remembered
it.
that. I would have remembered that one for show.
Yeah.
So
Maybe that's why Scarlett Johansson sued them.
maybe. I think if
Release
they
the
would
Black
have done
Widow
that,
cut.
maybe Black Widow would have done better.
Wow.
I mean, seriously.
You just said he did. He saw it.
Yeah, even Cherie's
Like-
getting in on. She's like, bow, chicka, wow.
Haven't you guys seen the Black Widow cut? You know, there's some really crazy stuff
There
going
is
on.
a cut
All right.
of that.
So the pre-sales outstripped the first day advance ticket sales of Black Widow in 2 hours' time. That Disney Marvel movie previously owning the online ticket retailer's best record of 2021. The first day pre-sales for Spider-Man No Way Home are higher than those for pre-pandemic titles such as Avengers Infinity War, Spider-Man Far From Home, Star Wars The Last Jedi, Rogue One, A Star Wars Story, and Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker.
And make it clear that it's pre-pandemic.
Mhm.
So those ones, it's like it's just fascinating how this movie.
So basically, if the pandemic wasn't happening, everybody on the planet would have
Would
had
be.
tickets.
Yes.
In Fandango survey of 2,000 moviegoers, Spider-Man No Way Home was chosen as the winter's most anticipated movie. Beamed Kentucky exhibitor Rick Roman this morning about his pre-sales for Spider-Man No Way Home. I have not seen anything like this since Star Wars The Force Awakens. Once the tickets went on sale, they went through the roof. I added more screens. Thank you, Sony. Sony, by the way, going to be big winners this year. If anybody's a winner, for sure.
It's probably the top movie so far in the pandemic. I mean, it's damn near beat almost by 2 million Endgame. So I mean, it's definitely probably the top movie so far in the pandemic, just in pre-sales.
And they've also dropped Venom and Ghostbusters this year. They are the champions of the box office this year.
Yeah.
So it says it promises to wrap a bow around 20 years of live-action Spider-Man movies. The anticipation is through the roof, with fans anxious to see how Tom Holland's hey lady, Tom Holland's. I can talk tonight. I swear. I take a couple of nights off. I swear to God, I take a couple of nights off, and my whole rhythm is just off. Tom Holland's Homecoming trilogy conclude. Said Fandango managing editor Eric Davis, the most anticipated film of the season promises to deliver surprises on every level, and December 17th can't come soon enough. The previous Spider-Man movie from Sony, Spider-Man. Wait, what?
From Sony.
Let me read that again.
Spider-Man?
The previous Spider-Man movie from Sony, Spider-Man Far From Home. How many Spider-Man did we get in one sentence?
Spider-Man.
This is Deadline, right? This isn't like we got this covered.
Wait,
what
the previous
Spider-Man.
Sony, Spider-Man Far From. Okay, that's so weird.
The
previous Spider-Man movie from Sony.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man Far From Home. Gross. Like what does that sentence?
1.13 billion worldwide, repping a record for the studio, and the fourth highest grossing movie of 2019, and the 25th highest grossing movie of all time. Opening weekend domestic estimates for Spider-Man No Way Home, which is expected to connect to Marvel's new phase of the multiverse, are expected to be worth well north of $100 million, landing in the top 5 openings of December of all time. So there's that. Okay. Now, what are people saying? Do you think people got positive comments to say about it? Let's see. Top 5 openings of December. Try top 5 openings of all time.
Yeah, WJ.
Yeah, okay, WJ knows. Chances that chances that apparently this guy works also for Deadline, right?
Yeah.
Chances that I can watch this in a movie theater in Germany are 50% at the most.
That's a shout out.
Ali here says another big Marvel Studios hit is coming. While some in the industry are still trying to blame a lackluster box office on the pandemic, think again. Don't need to think again. The pandemic is to blame. I have been waiting for this movie since I first heard. It's anonymous. We don't know who it is, but they first heard they were hurting spiders about it, and that was before most people. Yes, I am the grammar police. No, it was before most people knew that the movie was going to happen. But for you non-Spider-Man obsessed people, the actor playing most of the major roles are the same as the OG cast. In the comics, Peter Parker marries Mary Jane Watson, not Gwen Stacy or Michelle Jones. So I think based off of the MJ falling scene in the trailer, that she will die in the same way as Gwen Stacy.
But like, it says, I have been waiting for this movie since I first heard about it, and it was before most people knew.
The movie was going to happen. I think people knew that the movie was going to happen as soon as the other movie came out, like the last one, right? I mean, like,
unless he means he knew about it when Homecoming came out.
I guess, but I mean, I think people assumed anyways. That the movie came out. Anyways, so positive. Yeah, no kidding. I can see opening 220 to 230 million happening if the movie's really good. That would be a stretch. I mean, that would definitely be a stretch. But I'm not saying it can't happen, right? I mean,
Jimbo, continue whispering.
What's up, Kenneth? Good to see you, Kenneth. Okay, so that being said, what did Shuri say?
Jimbo, stop whispering.
No, she says two different things. When I'm over on Metastream, she's like full on like, yeah, bring the chaos, and now here she's like, come on now, let's not have this.
Okay, so this is interesting, and you know what? It actually makes me want to watch this movie again. I have it in the other room. I almost want to just like, we'll just shut down the stream and just do a watch party of Team America. Because America, F yeah, coming along to save the. I did a radio show. I did a radio show for 5 years, and we bleeped out every time it said the F word in that, and played that
offensive,
clip, right? So it would go, America, beep yeah, coming along to save the mother, beep yeah, America, beep yeah, right? Hero,
that is offensive.
Freedom is the only way, yeah. But you know how it goes to that one part where it's like, where it just starts listing things and it says F yeah. So it's like McDonald's, F yeah, Burger King, F yeah, Walmart, F yeah. Right? So we bleeped out every one of those. And so you would just hear McDonald's, or we would hear McDonald's, beep yeah, beep yeah, beep yeah, beep, and it goes off time and everything, and it's funny. Okay. So, wow. Yeah, man, the Team America World Police, I'm sure all the kids got an education that day watching marionettes, you know.
I think I watched that on Adult Swim or
here's
Nick at Night.
Here's the kids watching the screen that day. Mommy, why are they singing about all you need to be as a woman and the puppets are naked? What's up, Jenner Custom Toys?
When one of the puppets really skin a squirrel.
Right. Okay, so my question is this. Did you hear that there's another trilogy coming?
Yes. From Amy Pascal herself to Eric Davis Fandango.
But is there? That's the question.
I take Amy Pascal's words.
But now they're starting to calm down a little bit on this. But I think King Feige, where's Todd when we need him? King Feige.
Daddy Feige.
Yeah, Lord Feige, I think may have had another little talk with Pascal. Like, I think she talks a little out of turn sometimes.
I think the problem is Sony plans more Tom Holland Spider-Man movies, but they don't have a deal with Marvel. Because...
Oh, no, dude, they got the deal worked out. They've already said they got the deal.
She made the comment where she said the only thing is it won't be, and then she stopped herself. So what won't it be? I think
it won't be as lighthearted. As long as it won't be as lighthearted.
She doesn't. She maybe it has to do with how No Way Home ends. Maybe it won't be we'll just have to see how the story arc plays out after this
I think No
one.
Way Home will end very dark.
Well, I heard a rumor about possible
Spoilers.
yeah, and I won't say it here, but I heard a rumor about a possible thing at the end. You know, like as far as like a an extra scene. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and if they do that, I'm just gonna be like, oh no.
Yeah, I don't want to know.
No,
I'll just
I think
ask you about it later.
It's a way to introduce something that we already think is getting introduced. We already know is.
Oh,
And I was just like, when I saw that this was like going to be the supposed way that they continue it in the MCU, I was just like,
Can you put it in the private chat? Because I have no idea what we're talking about.
I can. Yeah, no, I can.
See, I'm assuming
think I know what you're saying.
I'm assuming he's gonna get stuck in the Sony verse, but he's gonna have a plutonium device that allows him to come back on a case-by-case basis as contracts are worked out. It's like, just dial up a wormhole on your plutonium device.
Exactly like what RJ is saying. Like the official Spider-Man Twitter thing retweeted the Fandango article, and Tom Holland said that he's excited to work more with Marvel and Sony.
Yeah,
so,
like I said, I think that this is just like they started talking to people a little too. They start giving these interviews a little too soon, right? And Feige's not ready to announce things. Like they'll announce stuff when they're ready to announce stuff. You know. Now,
especially Marvel.
Here comes RJ says Amy Pascal is the woman in charge of the franchise. The official Spider-Man social media accounts have retweeted and corroborated what she said. Tom Holland is saying he's excited. It's happening. Nobody's saying it's not going to happen, dude.
I think
they just haven't signed the dotted line. He's staying in the MCU. Nobody's saying he's not. He's so worried he's going to lose that bet, isn't he? He's worried he's going to lose that bet.
I'm certain he's not going to be in the MCU anymore, except
dude,
for.
He's already in the MCU. Dude,
but I think they're going to take him out of the MCU.
No, they're not. No.
But they're going to give him. They're going to give him the venue to get back if they need him to.
I don't think so.
I think she talked too soon.
Yep.
I think it was one of the things where she talked too soon. Where obviously, like you guys are saying, like some of you guys are saying that maybe Spider-Man does go back to the Sony universe, and maybe Spider-Man stays. And I think her announcing that kind of confirmed that he does stay. But then once Deadline and Variety started writing the articles about it, they're like, let me ask and let me say, no, it's not official yet.
Yeah, look, and that's the thing. So hey, RJ, it's not that she talked too soon. She's just teasing announcements that aren't going to be official after the movie comes up. Yeah, that's talking too soon, dude. That's what I'm saying. That's
RJ, you're not doing
RJ, it's not that she's talking too soon.
Show.
It's not that she's talking too soon. She's just teasing announcements that aren't going to be official or that are going to be official after this movie comes out. Yeah, she's talking too soon. She's not supposed to make those announcements yet, so she's talking too soon. So the next trilogy is going to separate itself from the home trilogy tonally. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying, man. Like,
I think this next trilogy is going to be dark.
So yeah, man. No,
we'll have to see. RJ just joined.
She literally said to a major publication, Fandango.
She didn't say that.
She
didn't say that. That's not what she
he's not
said.
leaving the MCU, and the partnership is continuing. Well, they have said that the partnership is continuing.
They said the partnership's continuing, but she didn't say he's not leaving the MCU. In fact, she said it's just not going to be, and then cut herself off. So what's it just not going to be?
So let's read this. Sony Insider's calm Spider-Man trilogy talk. It says earlier this week, an interview at Fandango with producer Amy Pascal. Amy Pascal saw her comments about the future of Tom Holland's version of Spider-Man and the Sony-Marvel relationship spread far and wide. Pascal, who ran Sony Pictures for a decade until 2015, said in that interview that the upcoming Spider-Man No Way Home was not the last movie that we are going to make with Marvel. This is not the last Spider-Man movie. She then added, we are getting ready to make the next Spider-Man movie with Tom Holland and Marvel. So they definitely are making it still with Marvel. So he ain't leaving Marvel.
But that doesn't say that he's staying in the MCU, though.
Dude, if it's Marvel, it's the MCU.
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, it kind of is. Because
not-
yeah,
I mean,
because
Marvel
when they're
Studios
talking about it in this
produced on
context,
Venom for
when you're
Venom.
talking about it in this context, it that's definitely what it's talking about.
Well,
This is
we don't know that yet, though.
okay, well, it says we're thinking of this as 3 films, and now we're going to go on to the next 3. This is not the last of our MCU movies.
It says it right there too as well. This is not the last
This
of our
is not the
MCU
last
movies.
of our MCU.
Yeah, but
movies.
that still doesn't mean he's not leaving the MCU, because if, like I said, he leaves the MCU but as a way to get back, then it still wouldn't be the last MCU movie.
But that's not what she said, dude. Like you,
But
you would
she
literally
didn't.
have to,
She didn't
like,
say the other either.
But she would have to talk like Bizarro for that to make sense. Like,
But she's already talking.
We're
like
thinking
Bizarro.
of this as 3 films, and now we're going to go on to the next 3. This is not the last of our MCU movies. Like she would have to talk weird for that sentence to make sense, though. I don't know. That actually led to a lot of excitement. But now a report at the Hollywood Reporter has thrown a bucket of cold water onto any premature. That's speaking before it's time. Premature. I hope you don't know anything about that, RJ.
Premature babies.
Premature excitement. Spider-Man's got a little premature excitement.
What about Nocturnal?
Saying Sony insiders note that the studio has a strong relationship with Holland and Feige and hopes to continue their collaboration. There are no official plans for a trilogy at this phase.
They didn't deny a Spider-Man 4 though. They just denied this trilogy.
Yeah, they denied because she said a trilogy.
She said that a movie and we're planning a trilogy. So I think they planned the
just like
Spider-Man
Jack
4.
Snyder's movies.
They have the Spider-Man 4
trilogy?
locked and loaded.
At this phase. So does that mean that there's not going to be another trilogy during this phase? They use the word phase.
Oh my god. Phase 5 starts with Spider-Man 4. Like how this
Like I don't know. It's just funny to me. It's just funny to me.
What's that?
RJ, not on the show. Still a part of the show. Amy Pascal is basically the Kathleen Kennedy to Spider-Man. She's a terrible public speaker, but she knows what she's talking about. Dude, stop defending her.
She threw a
sandwich. Yeah, she's a
I'm
Hold
sure
on.
she does know what she's talking about, but
Can I
does
say this?
anyone
Can I
else
say
know what
this?
she's
Can I say
talking
this? Yes. You're absolutely right, though. She's a terrible public speaker because she keeps saying things out of time, out of turn, prematurely, before Kevin Feige is ready to announce them. Like, what about the time that she literally did it whilst Kevin Feige was sitting right next to her, and Kevin Feige was like,
look at her like, what?
Look at the floor. Look at the floor.
Look at the floor.
Look at the floor.
Look at the floor.
Don't slap her.
Don't get the sandwich out of your backpack.
He so wanted to tell her to be quiet in that interview,
Yes.
man. Oh my
He's like,
gosh,
"Wait, what?"
she so just wanted to just tell her.
Like, we're bringing back this, and he's like, wait, what?
Please stop. Please, can you please stop? Don't say that. Okay. So, in other words, no deals have yet been made, so nothing is locked in at this point. Now, we all know that they're coming back. They're going to do more. Yeah, it's going to be all over the place. But we're just 2 weeks away from the debut of the new Spider-Man, which will hit cinemas globally on or around December 17th. Pre-sales have been so robust, and according to blah, 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 the scalpers are already showing. Did you see that? The scalping situation? Oh, come on. Seriously, the scalping situation. I saw one that supposedly somebody was selling a Spider-Man ticket for $25,000.
Oh yeah, I saw that too.
Listen, before you go spend $25,000, give me $10,000. I will turn around and buy your plane ticket, or you can fly here, and I will go see the movie with you. I guarantee you will get in.
Tickets
For
aren't
$25,000.
Tickets aren't even that hard to come by. They're
know.
not even. You might get a lousy seat, but
dude, but for $25,000, you can
That's
literally fly
ridiculous.
anywhere in the world.
Like, they're dumb. I could buy a motorcycle. Like, that's insane. Like, who would spend that type of money? Like, maybe an Xbox. That's somewhat not to that same extent. Like, that's a huge markup for an Xbox. But come on, a movie ticket, $25,000.
So
I mean, she does look-
RJ
she does like
defending
making look
defending Amy Pascal still says, I will say it's possible her comments also serve as a negotiation strategy. If that's her negotiation strategy, that's not too smart, though.
It's trash.
Again, she's not the best businesswoman.
Well, this
She
is the
was-
woman. This is the woman who begged Paul Feig to direct Ghostbusters after he didn't want to do it, and turned her down like 3 times.
And this is the woman who threw a sandwich.
So you can come out publicly and say that, and they don't end up making a deal. Feige looks like the villain, kind of forcing hand. Yeah, but then. Oh my gosh, man. Okay. All right.
RJ.
Monkey Jeebus. Amy Pascal wants to say Uncle Ben's not dead.
He's off in Europe.
I'm sorry.
He's in Italy.
Spider-Man 4, Ben's not home. He's just been gone this whole time.
He comes back, he's like, I just been in Baja. What the hell have you been up to, buddy?
Hold on a second. There is something in your head and you just can't put it to mouth. Like,
what?
Yeah.
I'm just imagining Spider-Man 4 opens. Aunt May and it's Peter, and they're sitting there, and all of a sudden Uncle Ben walks in. He got some milk and a pack of smokes. And he's like, "Well, I just told you I was going to the store for some milk and a pack of smokes."
Oh no, no.
It's been 10 years.
I'll be right back.
It's been 10 years.
Yeah, how long? I'm gonna go get some milk.
Yeah, they have a whole side story where they have to figure out where Ben's been this whole time because he disappeared, and then he was gone in the blip, and then he came back and he still didn't know who he was or where he was.
He went to Bob's Big Boy for all-you-can-eat shrimp.
Right, sure, yeah. Give me the $10,000, man. You come watch the movie with me. I guarantee you that my manager, like, I'll float him a couple grand, and I'll still come out about $8,000 over to the good, and and we'll all go watch Spider-Man. And you know what? I bet you we can even get the whole place for ourselves.
No way.
For
Ben's
less
coming
than
home.
half of that $25,000 ridiculous ticket. Dang, I don't know, man. It's just... Ben is somewhere hanging with Carol Baskin's ex.
Oh Jesus! Oh, that is great.
Spider-Man 4, Big Cat Home.
Oh my god, Black Cat is in that movie as well. So is Craven.
Yep.
Oh, dude, that is great.
Can Craven's new catchphrase be "Hey, cool cats and kittens"?
Oh, jeez. With cool cats comes cool kittens, Peter.
Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. It's Carol Baskin.
Imagine Aaron Taylor Johnson saying that.
Hold on, that's a T-shirt. That's a T-shirt. Right there. Uncle Ben dressed as a cat with cool cats.
Oh God.
Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. I just went to get some milk, but I just found my way here.
Comes cool kittens.
I still think you need to make a T-shirt that says for 2 cents on nonsense that says "Proud woke wanker."
Proud woke wanker.
Yes, sir.
I think the writer of Homeschooling tweeted what he wanted for an Uncle Ben callback. Oh, you know what? I did see something about that. I did see something about
I think I sent it to the group chat.
Oh, did you?
Twitter. I think I did.
Oh, the group chat? Okay.
For Hollywood After Dark. No.
RJ, Spider-Man, no way Ben's coming home.
Home.
The next one, Spider-Man becomes rich off Uncle Ben's rice recipe.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, Uncle Ben, yeah. Cherie says, I think Ines just wrote the whole story. Yeah. Oh my gosh. What is going on here between Andrew and RJ? I have no idea what's going on.
Chat.
I have no idea what's going on, you guys. Chill out. RJ, it's probably your fault. Chill out.
I'll put it in private chat.
Yeah, we finna fight RJ.
We're exposing you. We're exposing you. People try to expose you all the time. Try to get you to show them your T-shirts and
you don't want us exposing ourselves.
Oh wait, we're exposing ourselves now. Hold up.
Wait, hold on.
Hold on.
We're outstripping Endgame and Black Widow.
What? Okay, I misread the situation. So we're not pulling an Austin going shirtless?
No, I don't think we're going to. Okay, hold on.
All right.
Okay,
Whatever.
so I gotta find this Twitter thing. Which one was it?
I sent it in the private chat.
Yeah, you did, and then I opened one up, and we had no interest in rehashing. Yeah, Uncle Ben's demise. And look. Okay, I'll share this. Look, I get it. I do get it. I understand, but I don't think that we're at a place where there's fatigue yet for seeing Spider-Man's Uncle Ben. To see that story.
We'll probably see in Spider-Man freshman year.
It's important. It's important to Spider-Man. I know everybody's like, oh, Baskin's the hunter.
I don't need to see it again, but it would be nice to at least mention him. Like, I don't think have they even said the name Uncle Ben in these movies?
No, but they've shown his name on a suitcase that blew up in Far From Home.
Yeah.
And that they said, it's all right, we can get another one.
David here says, how about that turkey? That's funny.
That turkey lurkey.
Jared says, exposing? Where's my wallet? Ooh, Cherie with the slam. Oh, RJ getting naked. Time to get out of here then. No. Anthony here says, how salty do you think Amy Pascal is over the Ghostbusters success?
I think she realized she doggone effed up. At the same time, I'm pretty sure she's probably going to throw another sandwich at Jason Reitman as well.
Yeah, Uncle Ben's got Uncle Ben doesn't ever have a big role in a Spider-Man movie, anyways.
No, his whole role is just to die.
When I interviewed years ago, when I interviewed
I
John
got cast as Uncle Ben, guys. I'm gonna be in there for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, he's gonna be like Sean Bean in every movie. Dies right away.
Years ago on the podcast, I interviewed John Schneider, and I asked him what it was like taking on an iconic role like Jonathan Kent, and he said, I made the role iconic. And I said, you did? And he goes, yeah, before me, he came in, said a few things, then keeled over of a heart attack. I'm the only guy who fleshed him out into a real character.
Yeah?
That's why I say you should have Steve Carell play Uncle Ben in the MCU, where you can have him pop up in flashbacks and voice him in animation.
Zeno says, RJ, just accept your exposure and relax. Let it happen.
Let it happen.
Let the exposure take you away. Yeah,
don't let the exposure be premature.
Okay, yeah. Just whatever you do, just don't let it be premature. You don't want that. But he says, exactly, we had no interest in rehashing Uncle Ben's demise. So he says, I wasn't going to see Homecoming because I was so tired of Uncle Ben dying and the reboots. One reboot. At that point, come on.
Yeah, but it would have been.
There's too much. It's too much. We've seen both Uncle Ben and Richard Parker and I can't remember her name die in the same.
And I remember leaving the theater so refreshed because this Peter was so pure. That's a T-shirt.
Peter is so pure.
I was refreshed because this Peter was so pure. That's a pure Peter. Quarantine watch party. Look, I just disagree. I
mean, I would have liked more Uncle Ben references. I would have liked to see at least an Uncle Ben reference, like where we see Uncle Ben's, like, you know, that illusion scene with Mysterio, like Uncle Ben's grave, and then we see how we see Tony coming out, like as him. It like resembles him trying to replace Uncle Ben with Tony, and it was wrong for him to do that. Just look what happened. So yeah.
I just look. Uncle Ben is a critical part of that story, and I just feel it like that's one thing I feel about the Spider-Man, and I still feel it, and it's just going to be is that there's some things that I really like about his Spider-Man, absolutely, and then there's some things like Uncle Ben and other, smaller things that I just feel that they rushed because they put Spider-Man on a universal scale right out the gate instead of allowing that Spider-Man to grow into the role. And I agree with the idea that I don't know that that teaming him up with what's his name?
Tony Stark.
With Tony Stark makes a lot of sense because at the heart of it, Spider-Man is much more. He's got much more heart, and he's got much more love for people, and he's not sarcastic, and he's not an a-hole, and he's not all those things. He's snarky. He's absolutely snarky, and he makes jokes and and everything at the expense of his villains. But that's because he's a kid.
I was incredibly disappointed when Marvel and Sony came back to the table a couple of years ago. When after Far From Home, it looked like they were breaking up, Marvel and Sony. I was excited because I said, "Oh, good, that means Spider-Man 3, he could be Spider-Man. He doesn't have to be like Tony Jr."
Yeah. I mean, I just want him to be. I just want him to be. To be that. Look, so I'm gonna say this. Dude, Andrew, chill, bro. Just chill, man. Just let's not do that in the chat. All right, stop coming at RJ. RJ didn't do anything. RJ just likes what he likes. You like what you like. All right. You guys like what you like, and stop bouncing this stuff off each other.
I did not like the grunts at the end. That made me uncomfortable.
You like the grunts. You know you like the grunts.
Don't put words in my mouth.
That's a scene from Spider-Man No Way Home. Did you see it?
No.
You were paying more attention to that guy's butt than you were like who was placing the microphone there. I'm going to show it to you one more time. You ready?
Yeah.
Tell me what you see.
Did you see it? Did you see
it? Deadpool. It's better than Mike Murdoch's hand.
Mike?
What did I say? Mike Murdoch?
I was like, Mike. I was like,
yeah, better than Mike Murdoch's hand.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mikey.
Mike Wazowski.
Mike Murdoch.
Imagine Mike Wazowski. Oh, jeez.
Look, Andrew. Yeah. Nobody's coming to Andrew tonight, dude. It's just look. Spider-Man's placing microphones at people's butts. You just gotta let it go. All right.
I don't think Spider-Man's a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man he's playing.
I know, right? Spider-Man doing some weird stuff.
You kind of sus. Why is he breaking into people's homes and putting a microphone right next to her ass?
Because Spider-Man's weird like that.
That is not just weird. That's creepy, bro.
I mean, Spider-Man's pulling tricks. Oh no, we've been. Dang it.
You talk about Spider-Man way too much. Why do you?
We talked about Spider-Man for too long.
Yep.
You talk about Spider-Man for too long, John.
He thought we were fake.
I'm not a slave though. Why?
Because you talk about Spider-Man for too long, John Campea starts to claim ownership. And
I've been eclipsed by John.
Oh. Right. Okay. So that was that. Now, just real quick, this isn't like it's a big deal in the world of this, but I don't think we're going to spend a lot of time with this. But are you ready to hear who Doomcock's next target is?
Doomcock.
Susan Arnold. Susan Arnold, Disney's new chairman. Disney's new chairman is Susan Arnold. Have you ever heard of Susan Arnold?
More like chairwoman. I bet she's going to be the bestest ever.
That's a woke chairman.
This is absolutely a woke move. Taking a man out of his job and putting a woman in.
Oh no. What are we going to do?
Yeah, so I'm sure that we will definitely be hearing more about this lady.
That looks like Kathleen Kennedy.
She does kind of look like Kathleen Kennedy. she looks like Dollar Tree Kathleen Kennedy.
The Wish version of Kathleen Kennedy.
I wish we could just clone Kathleen Kennedy and put her in all the positions. Make her the JPEG.
Yeah. Didn't you hear that? A bunch of CEOs
What do you want
resigned?
to do to Kathleen Kennedy?
We clone her and we make her all the CEOs.
Okay,
in Disney.
Palpatine. Okay, Palpatine, calm
You
down.
said you wanted to clone Kathleen Kennedy and put her in all the positions, and I don't know what that means.
Oh wow.
We gotta
Yeah,
that
yeah.
for 2 cents.
Joe got a little Palpatine
Don't
on
get me
us
wrong
here.
here. I don't want to get it premature.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I'm definitely
That is too good. That is too good.
And put her in all the positions. Oh my god.
Joe really did just say that.
He did. He did say it.
But they already started that. See?
Oh, what the
There's
heck?
no
I'd
real
take her in a
business.
side of
Phone number
cheese
one.
fries. Why not?
So number one is right here, guys.
Okay, yeah. RJ says, anyways, Enosh, I need to talk to you tomorrow about the Spider-Man marathon. Yeah, so we got to keep that going. We're gonna watch all the Spider-Man movies before the movie and doing something for the channel. Oh, awesome. Yes. I got some cool plans. I got some cool plans that I had long before other people that I know started doing stuff. But we are going to we're gonna make the Poindexter Lounge like more than just this channel. We're going to bring in other people, other creators, have other shows, have other stuff. This is something that I've been thinking about for a long time. I know I had some friends kind of beat me to it, but you know what? We're going to do a bunch of stuff like that, and we're bringing on some people as partners.
Oh my god, Doomcock's here.
Yes, not Doomcock.
Yeah,
if he wants a
Doomcock.
show, if he wants a show, you can contact me. You know, I mean, I don't
Maybe
know.
Mike's here too. You know,
we can call it the crazy hour.
they
What's
can
up,
take
saggy melons? It says RJ smells. What's the marathon, RJ? 2 hours?
Jingle bells, RJ.
Actually, no, Andrew. We did
It's
two.
Spider-Man
We watched Spider-Man 1 and
Spider-Man
Spider-Man 2,
2.1.
2.1, and then the next one is Spider-Man 3, dude. So we're watching your man Toby. So and RJ's provided it. So
I don't like the elevator scene in 2.1 as much as in the theatrical cut.
So you know what? They were talking about that while we were watching it, and I'll be honest with you, like as a guy who worked in marketing, I kind of liked it because that's how like a lot of people, those people like think. You know what I mean? Like that you would see Spider-Man and like you would make your pitch to him, right? Because you know that you're not going to probably get a chance to talk to Spider-Man, and he's got to be repped by somebody, right? So like you're gonna, you know, I don't know, maybe I don't know,
maybe
that's interesting. All right.
I don't know.
Enosh laid an egg.
Enosh lays eggs like every 2
We're
hours.
singing Jingle Bells, RJ smells.
Okay.
Jingle
Oh,
bells.
nice. Enosh laid an egg. Nice. Deranged Enosh showing up. It says, you know, Gal Gadot is bae. Or is bae. Yes.
I need to remind everyone, as I do every year, that the final line of that song is supposed to be "The Joker broke his leg," not "The Joker got away," because "away" does not rhyme with egg. Robin laid an egg. The Joker broke his leg. That's the rhyme. That's the rhyme. He didn't get away. There's no rhyme there.
Did you make that up?
No, that's the way we used to sing it back in the 80s. Then somewhere in the 90s, it got changed to "got away." And I'm like, that doesn't rhyme.
I'm
I grew up in the
2001,
80s.
so I can't attest.
I grew up in the 80s. I have never once heard Joker broke his leg.
Well,
How did the Joker break his leg?
He
Jingle
broke his,
bells,
tibia.
Batman
He was
smells,
trying
Robin
to
laid
get
an
away.
egg. Batmobile lost its wheel, and Joker got away because the Batmobile lost its wheel.
But that's not a rhyme.
It's the A sound. It would qualify. It does qualify. It absolutely qualifies. It absolutely qualifies. I've never heard egg.
I'm signing Joker's
I've never heard
cast
leg.
'cause he broke
never
his leg.
heard leg. Never heard. How did the Joker break his leg? Now it's a whole conspiracy.
With a crowbar.
I don't know. How did Robin lay
With the
an
tire.
egg?
With the tire. With the tire.
Just saying, the Joker might have, grabbed the tire iron and beat Robin to a bloody pulp, but that's
Oh,
not in the
yeah.
song either.
That's not the song.
I blame Bart
How do you-
Simpson.
How do you put that one in the song, right? Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin got beaten to death with a crowbar. Doesn't have the same ring to it, does it? All right. Joker Got Away is more PG. Okay. Let's see. Oh, and the Joe Mobile lost a wheel, and Matt Jarbo got away. Maybe. Okay. Maybe, baby. All right. So, whoops, I had her up there, and then I totally took her down because I want to get to this Zorro one. Oh, so I got a couple here that we got to get through. Okay. Where is she? Where is she? I had her up here. Where is she?
Susan
Arnold. Okay. I had to find the thing. Okay. Susan Arnold. The executive will begin as chairman December 31st when Iger is set to leave Disney. Yep. That's it. Now, okay. The Walt Disney Company's board of directors has named Susan Arnold a 14-year member of the board. She just came out of nowhere and took a man's job. She was only there for 14 years. I'm sure she has no experience
Let me pull this up.
She's going to make everything woke. It's not like she's been there for 14 years and has probably had any kind of influence, good or bad, on anything. Nope.
Just let me know when you want to go, Doomcroc. I'll keep this up for you.
Yeah, okay. All right. So she's going to succeed outgoing chair Bob Iger. Arnold will begin as chairman on the board on December 31st after Iger leaves Disney at the end of the year. Ooh, I think I just figured out my new Mark Uno video. Mike Zero has just become like so irrelevant in that conversation now. You know, I mean, like Mike Zero used to be the fun, crazy stuff, you know, whatever. But like with all this insane, like just vitriol, just like tea leaves reading, you know, astral projecting into Kathleen Kennedy's stuff. I mean, like Mike Zero, like how do you keep up with that? Like, like how do you keep up with the Doomcocks of the world when they're doing that? I don't know. So I got to come up with something. Susan is an incredibly esteemed executive whose wealth of experience, unwavering integrity, and expert judgment have been invaluable to the company since she first joined the board in 2007. In other words, we hardly know her, and she doesn't deserve this job. We're only doing this because she's a woman and we're trying to force diversity. Iger said Wednesday in a statement, Susan is the perfect choice for cleaning the dishes. No, I'm sorry. He said the perfect choice for chairman of the board. And I am confident the company is well positioned for continued success under her guidance and leadership. She will also be getting all of our coffee. It has been a distinct honor to work with Susan and our many other talented directors, and I am incredibly grateful for the support and wise counsel they have provided during my tenure in helping me shop for clothes and shoes.
Oh my God.
Since 2018, Arnold has been an independent lead director of Disney outside of TWDC. Arnold has held executive positions at the Carlyle Group, Procter & Gamble, McDonald's, and MBTY Inc., formerly known as Nature's Bounty. In a separate statement, Arnold expressed her deepest gratitude to Iger, who stepped down as CEO in February. Bob has led Disney to amazing heights, both creatively and financially, with his clear strategic vision. And now I'm ready to take over and make it all woke and womany. For delivering high-quality branded storytelling, embracing cutting-edge technology, and expanding internationally. He's left an indelible mark in my forehead, on the Walt Disney Company that will be felt for generations to come. Arnold says, as I step into this new role as chairman of the board, I look forward to continuing to serve the long-term interests of Disney shareholders and working closely with CEO Bob Chapek as he builds upon the company's century-long legacy of creative excellence and innovation and firing Kathleen Kennedy.
I can doomcock up a couple paragraphs there.
Oh, yeah?
Where it tells the other companies she was worked for, all the other her history. Yeah. She is such a failure. 5 other companies have gotten rid of her. Ronald McDonald kicked her to the curb.
My Hollywood sources say
Ronald McDonald himself didn't even want her around.
The Hamburglar denied her. Oh my God. Brain cells.
Yeah. So there you go. So it'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see like what role she plays, and I do think it will be interesting to see if if the usual suspects take issue with her because they know that she's a woman. Maybe they haven't figured it out yet. I don't know. It takes usually a little while. But any thoughts on her taking over? I mean, I don't really know anything about her.
I don't either.
So
see how she does.
Yeah, so we'll see how she does. I mean, everybody always seems to be pretty, positive at first, at least, when stuff happens. So, we shall see, and we will keep you abreast of the situation.
You said abreast.
I said abreast. We will keep you abreast of the situation.
Abreast. Yes.
We will definitely keep you abreast of the situation as more info becomes available.
Because you're out of bonus.
Can I give you one? Can I give you one that slipped by the fandom menace? One that they somehow missed.
Yeah.
While they were all out there complaining about the woke wankers ruining He-Man and everything. Apparently, none of them noticed that on the new Transformers cartoon, the Netflix Transformers series, they made Black Arachnia a lesbian.
See, I saw that. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, she is a robot.
Like, in so many ways, I don't know how that works.
But still, how did that not get 25 videos from those guys?
Rage! Yeah, I'm really surprised actually that didn't get more traction. I do too, Cherie. We haven't seen Firewater in so long. I miss Firewater.
Hey, Saggy. I do. Guys who are heroes for their pleasure are dangerous guys.
We save the day every day.
Dangerous.
Dangerous.
Now, see. Now I know what she means when she says you're a hero. I know what that means. So when you say dangerous, I'm like, are you biting?
No. No, it's just that we get the job. We get the job done. We get the job done, and just say that. Yeah, it creates interesting situations. What's up, Derek? Good to see you, bro. Good to see you.
The transition.
Y'all keep us all abreast. Thanks for the memories. Hey, everybody. What's up, Paul? I don't know. Why do female Transformers have boobs? Is this a setup to a joke?
It should be.
It sounds like why do female Transformers have boobs? I don't know why. Because they're built Ford tough. No.
To keep their motor oil in.
Oh my god. She says teeth confirmed.
Yeah, right. Teeth confirmed. Well, they do have relationships. I do know that they have relationships because it was always hinted at that Optimus Prime and Alita 1 had a relationship.
RC and Springer.
RC and Springer. So, but those were really the only two female Transformers that we really had for I don't know, longest time. So I don't know. The real question is,
why not?
Why not? Yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting thing. So, but yeah, so we have that, and it'll be interesting. We will keep you all informed as to abreast of the situation, as it were. We will definitely keep you guys all abreast of the situation. All right,
good.
Moving along. See, that was a quick topic. I knew that wasn't going to take long. Now, Kiersey Clemons talks about finally filming The Flash. You know what? This is cool. I'm so glad that we're going to get to see her here, but I haven't read this article. Now, I know people have messaged me and said she said something here, so we're going to go over this, and I'm interested to hear what it is that was said, because have you guys read this article yet?
I only read her quote. I read the whole article.
I haven't read the article, but I just had a sudden urge to introduce her to Jesse Plemons. Jesse Plemons? Kiersey Clemons. Kiersey Clemons. Jesse Plemons.
Names.
Good time to go to our sponsor today, DC Burger. Come for the burgers, stay for the explosive diarrhea. Subsidy of Crocker Johnson Industries.
Take these burgers with a grain of salt.
They are a bit bland.
they need more seasoning.
Hey, after you leave DC Burger, why don't you head on over next door to Doomcock's Proctology Center? When it comes to crap, he's an expert. Excuse me. And that's Tiff-tastic. All right. All right. So, yeah, RJ says that he's happy that this actress is coming back at all. I thought it wouldn't happen. I didn't either. I mean, like, look, she's only in Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Yeah, so that's kind of like a huge indicator. I mean, like they're at least going to use some aspects from his film.
Zeno says Megatron and Starscream had a complicated relationship.
Very complicated. I think Starscream.
Well, you know, that was the thing
wanted
was you know, he'd get smaller, and then Starscream would hold him in his hand.
when he gets smaller.
Whoa.
But then he'd always be shooting
Starscream
off.
really did grip him, you know? He really did grip him.
I don't know.
Oh my god.
Hey, what do you mean? He turned into a pistol, and you know he made sure his aim was accurate. What are you guys talking about?
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying. Why do they have boobs? So that you know that they're female Transformers? Duh. Nice one, Saggy. Nice one.
So,
okay.
what do you do for guys?
Transform and roll out. Okay. Flash's Iris West actor says finally filming the movie was weird. After so many years in production hell, and let's be honest, The Flash was. Iris West actor Kiersey Clemons says finally filming the Flash solo movie was a surreal experience. Kiersey Clemons discusses how weird it was to finally film The Flash after years
of years.
Wait, what? Did they write this a deadline? What the heck is going on?
After
Kiersey
years.
Clemons discusses how weird it was to read the sentence. How weird it was to finally film The Flash after years of the solo movie being delayed.
She was in the solo movie?
Was it years or years? Was it years or years of
Was
the
it
movie?
beers?
Was it yours or yours?
I didn't even realize she was in Solo.
I didn't realize this Flash movie was a solo Flash movie. I mean, all the Batmen are in it. All the Supergirls are in it.
George Clooney's in it.
Everybody else is in it. So, you know, hey, right?
Val Kilmer's in it. They're all in it.
Happy Kilmer.
I'm in it.
Kevin Conroy.
All right. The actor who plays Iris West in the film spoke to Discussing Film about what it was like bringing the character to life after such a long time. It didn't feel real. None of it, Clemons said of finally starting production on the film. From the day I started to the day that I wrapped, because we waited so long that I was like, I'm not really here right now. It felt weird. I'm not going to lie. It felt weird because it's been a long time. Yeah, Iris has grown up and is a different version than what I may have had an idea of who she would be. It was just a discovery, and it was really exciting. The Lego Movie's Phil Lord and Chris Miller signed on to the break to break the story of the Flash back in 2015 when Warner Brothers and DC were seeking to flesh out the characters who would appear in Justice League. At the time, Seth Grahame-Smith, the Lego Batman movie, was set to write the final script and direct. But in 2016, Grahame-Smith left and Rick Famuyiwa from Dope stepped in to direct. But Famuyiwa would end up leaving as well. Cut to 2018, and Warner Brothers asked Joby Harold, King Arthur, Legend of the Sword, with rewriting the script. With Spider-Man Homecoming writers John Francis Daly and Jonathan Goldstein on board to direct. Finally, in 2020, IT director Andy Muschietti took over as the film's actual director, with Bumblebee and Birds of Prey writer Christina Hodson handling the final script. Honestly, it's been so long, Clemons said. I initially came on to the movie excited to work with who was the director at the time, but also excited to be in a superhero movie. Now it's less about the movie. I'm excited for Andy Muschietti, or Muschietti, however you want to spell it, or say it, who's our director now. But now it's more so, I'm excited for the people who are excited and who have been commenting on my photos, Iris West, for 5 years. Like, are you joking? This is for them. Production finally kicked off in April of this year, and The Flash wrapped in October. A 6-year journey in the film and a 5-year journey for Clemons as West. Though meant to debut in Justice League, Iris West similarly faced numerous delays, and she didn't appear in the DCEU until Zack Snyder's Justice League was released on HBO Max earlier this year. But after all the holdups, those fans eager to see Clemons play the comic book character will finally get their wish.
I don't see the problem with this.
I feel we dodged a real bullet with Seth Grahame-Smith. I'm not a fan of his. I'm very happy he was taken off this movie.
I'm very confused on why people are like concerned for this movie after her quote.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Mephisto's in it.
It sounds like she's excited for the fans to see this movie.
Yeah,
I mean, it's. I think it feels like she's just like saying, you know, hey, like when I first came on, I was excited to work with the director at the time, right?
Yeah.
And then I was excited for, you know, who the director was, but now I'm just excited for the fans. I'm just excited people are going to see it.
That's exactly what this article is saying. So I'm kind of confused what how other people are seeing this article.
I know.
I'm just not
People
seeing
are
it.
people are saying this is a negative article. I don't see that.
Yeah.
I don't really see that either. I mean, I guess from what they're saying is they're saying that that it sounds like she's saying that she's not excited about the film. I don't see that.
Wait, what's the headline? What's the title again?
The title. Okay, let's go back up to the headline here and let's see what it says. It says Flash's Iris West actor says finally filming the movie was weird. Look, you know what this reminds me of is the same BS about Henry Cavill a couple of weeks ago, where Henry Cavill makes one freaking okay. Here's your clip for me to clip out tomorrow. You ready for this? Stop with the freaking BS and giving these actors a hard time just because they got they do an interview after probably working all freaking day, being on a set doing God knows what. And then they get some idiot standing in front of them asking a bunch of stupid questions that they've already answered a million times. And like you guys go off on Henry Cavill going on, you know, Henry Cavill doesn't like Zack Snyder anymore. Really? Zack Snyder needs to distance himself from Henry Cavill. Really?
Henry
Is
Cavill's
that
most
really
likely
so?
playing the villain.
Because Henry Cavill says, you know, I would really like to play the traditional character of Superman. You know, I think that would be great. Oh, I don't know, maybe something that both him and Zack Snyder freaking said before, that was the whole journey. That was the reason to get him from Man of Steel to the end of Zack Snyder's vision, was to get him to be the big blue Boy Scout, but that he would have earned it and it would have made sense. Shut up and miss me with all of that nonsense. Going off on Henry Cavill, acting like Henry Cavill's betrayed Zack. He doesn't care about Zack. Zack is a big boy. Zack is just fine where he is, and Zack can pick his friends. He doesn't need some wannabe fans picking his friends for him who've never met Henry Cavill, don't know, probably didn't, you know, they didn't see anything that he actually said that in. They actually probably just read it on something and everything. And then, you know, they form these, they get these formulations in their head that, oh my God, I can't believe that he betrayed Zack. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We all betrayed everybody. Yeah. I betrayed Ray. Now apparently I'm in good company because, you know, now you got Henry Cavill betraying Zack Snyder. Good for us. Yay. Shut up. Go home. Go watch Justice League. For God's sake.
Y'all should create a club saying you betrayed.
Zack's a Lego maniac, I heard.
Dear God. It's just, I'm so sick of this, man. Like, you know, and I'm not saying that anybody here, like, if you saw something about this, like, that's fine. But I'm talking about these weirdos who are out here lately, like, literally, like, just picking stuff apart, man. trying to do it. You know, like, look, she's saying that it was weird. Just because you say it was weird doesn't mean, I mean, I'm waiting for next. Actress said Zack Snyder's Justice League was weird. Like, you know, that's not what she was saying.
Weird in a good way.
Okay, years ago, I did a show. I mentioned earlier. I did a radio show called The Rock Show. Okay, it was originally my friend John Rock. He started this show. He brought me on as his, like, I was a guest at first, and then he brought me on because he used to have panel discussions like this, but it was a radio show. And then I became his sidekick, right? I became his co-host, right? So I went from sidekick, I went from guest to sidekick to co-host. And then John had MS, right? And so John decided to leave the show. And so we had this whole funny thing that we did where we sent him, like, he was reporting in every week. He'd record these little things about him traveling all over the world. He like took a slow boat to Yemen, and he got attacked by some aquatic chickens, and he ended up in Chicken, Alaska, and he got blown up, and we had this whole farewell to John Rock, right? But the show was called The Rock Show, and I kept it going as The Rock Show because we had a following, and I wasn't going to change it to the Enosh Fee Show because it was still fun, right? As The Rock Show. And so we did that, and I got a new co-host, my friend Mike Beer, which was funny. But so you know what? It was great. If I right now were to go back to that project and somebody were to interview me, and I've actually thought about like pulling, because I got all these old like audio clips and stuff like that of just like putting up something, just like letting you listen to it as a podcast, you know, because it was hilarious. The only problem is because it's on YouTube now. See, when we were on internet radio, we had like all the rights and stuff for, you know, like copyrighted drops and stuff like that. So it's like filled with copyrighted stuff. But I saw I'd have to clip it out. But the thing is that if I had to go back and somebody was interviewing me and they're like, hey, Enosh, years ago you did The Rock Show, and now you're returning to do The Rock Show. What's that like? I would go, well, you know, it's kind of weird. We were at a different place back then, you know, that we stopped doing The Rock Show in, I think, 2013, 2014. And, you know, so it's been 7 years since I've done that show. And it's kind of weird. It's different, you know, like I never thought that I'd come back to doing this show, but here we are. If you had to ask me what it's like actually being at my grandma's church today, after years of being gone and having gone on this journey where I worked in these other churches and bigger churches, and now I'm literally in this tiny little church today, it was weird. Don't read too much into that.
Oh no, Enosh thought it was bad that he was in his grandma's
church. You know, Enosh disrespects his grandmother live on the air. Like, you know, I mean, like, well, what the heck, man? Like, why are we reading so much into these things that people, you know, say? I don't get that. Oh my gosh. Sherry here says, Enosh, I got to go to bed. I want to wait till your rant is done, but I'm really tired. So have a fun rest of the stream, fellas. Thanks for the company. You guys made third grade math tests fun to grade. Thank you, Cherie. Appreciate you. I'm sorry. Go ahead. What were you gonna say, man?
I was saying like Kiersey Clemons saying it was weird to actually film this movie. Yeah, it is weird because again, she said it herself. Like, it's been so long since this thing has been delayed after delay after delay. It's weird filming a movie that you thought would never happen because it's been delayed so much.
Yeah,
like, I would feel weird too. Like,
but you're going back to a project. You're going back to a project that you haven't been a part of in so long.
Yeah.
And even then, it's not like she had like some huge fleshed out role.
Exactly.
Even in Zack Snyder's Justice League, she's there for one scene. Because that was the promise of her character being in The Flash. So, I don't know. What do you think, Joe?
Yeah.
Kennedy clones get weird and all the.
I don't know. Things get weird.
Wow.
I'm actually gonna have to take off for the night, though. I need to get going. But yeah, no, I agree. That's weird. You don't do something for a while, then you come back, and you know, it's weird.
That is weird, but yeah, I know.
Like, I haven't taken a bath in a tub filled with potato salad in several years, and when I did it this morning, it felt weird.
What? Wait, what? Hold up.
Well, you got to get all
on.
squishy in there. You got to get it in between the cracks and crevices.
I mean, you know.
Okay, no, I don't need to hear that.
It wasn't weird before, but now it's weird because I hadn't done it in a while.
Well, you got to make sure that your mayonnaise to mustard ratio is
Gotta make sure
absolutely
it's
correct.
equal.
Otherwise, you'll get some chafing on the undercarriage.
Oh, I don't
Shaking.
use mayonnaise. I use Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
Wait.
Same thing.
Hold on. You use Cool Whip,
Cool Whip.
not Miracle Whip.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
You use Cool Whip instead of mayonnaise.
Cool Whip.
Cool
Whipped
Whip.
cream?
And I don't use potatoes. I use potato
Marshmallows.
chips.
Well, you know, at least you could be like RJ. You could use peanut butter.
Here's a trick my Nana taught me on how to make a peanut butter and jelly. First, get your jelly, then get your peanut butter. Ready?
That's why me and RJ are fighting, because I'm allergic to peanut butter.
Don't forget about the relish, Rel.
Oh, I relish it every time.
And I love the fact that his name is Rel.
Right?
Don't forget about the Rel-ish. Gavin says, she's obviously saying it's weird because she hates Zack Snyder and all of his work, and she's going to hang out with Henry Cavill and hate Snyder together. They're gonna have a big old Snyder hate party.
That's
they're
obvious
gonna
what's
totally,
happening.
yeah. I don't know. It's so dumb. It's so dumb.
And Kiersey, Clemons, and Henry Cavill are teaming up against Zack and Ray Fisher.
Yes, they're teaming up.
Guys, there's
I got
fighting
two
going
questions.
on.
I got two questions to ask you, Joe, before you go.
Yes.
One. So I've got this drop that I would like to get your feelings on, because I know you're a big Muppets fan. Okay. Now I'm a little concerned because did you hear that people are hunting Muppets?
What?
People have been hunting Muppets now for a while, ever since the mid-90s. That's the first time I ever heard of people hunting Muppets. It was on the show The State.
Weird.
The State, yes.
Yeah, so that was great. But what I didn't know is not only are they hunting them, but do you know what they're hunting them for? Not only for their meat, but for their screens. They're packaging the Muppet screams and selling those on the aftermarket. I'll show you right now.
My only concern is they have teeth. That's my only concern.
What was that? That
Confirmed,
honestly.
Kermit uses teeth.
Kermit has teeth.
Oh,
all along.
I was just about to form a sentence, but then Enoch broke
I
my
remember
brain
that
cells.
episode. I remember that episode.
Integrity 101 next stream. Mayonnaise to mustard ratio explained for beginners. Thinking of taking a bath in that potato salad? Well, hey,
Oh my god.
we've got just the thing for you.
What about
Okay.
what about chili? Haven't you guys tried the chili bath?
I haven't tried
I
chili
have
bath.
tried.
No, I like it warm.
I like the macaroni
Yeah,
salad
You
bath.
put some ghost peppers in that chili bath. Oh, it
I
gets
don't
nice
like
and steamy.
it chili. I like it warm.
Macaroni and cheese chili bath.
Yes. Okay.
Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops, yes.
And milk.
Bunch of Cheetos. Okay, so our next story though is
Did
Danny DeVito.
Did you have
wants to
another
play-
question for me? You
Yeah,
said you
this
had
is
another
my question.
Oh,
This is
all
my-
right,
this
all right,
this
okay.
was my question for you. Was Danny DeVito wants to play the Penguin again. I wanted your thoughts on that.
I'm cool with that. Let's do it. Bring it on. I'd like him to put on the Penguin costume again, but sing the "You Gotta Pay the Troll Toll" song from Sunny. Gotta pay the troll toll if you want this boy's soul. You gotta pay the troll toll to get in.
Oh my god.
Now, see, this is why I thought this was an interesting headline, because somebody said earlier that like his character died last time we saw him in Batman Returns, but Danny DeVito hopes to return as the Penguin. We ain't dead yet. It reminded me of Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I was like, oh, Penguin's dead. I'm not dead yet.
Does it even matter though?
No, probably not.
Does it even matter? I mean, because they can, if they're doing like multiverse stuff, they can, timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly. Nothing matters.
Look at Spider-Man, man. Spider-Man's bringing back dead characters, right? So
Yeah, they all died of Spider-Man. Then why are they here?
Yeah, I'm
'Cause-
just saying.
Exactly,
It's kinda
exactly.
funny. It's kind of funny.
Same
And then
thing.
I will have to ask you, Joe, were you ever a Zorro fan?
Not particularly.
Okay, because that's our last story of the night. Is they're making a cyber Zorro story. Look for that, kids, in just a minute. Yeah, Zorro, who is a cyber hacker. He's an undocumented person in the United States, and his screen name is Zor, ZORR0.
At a certain point, does it stop being a reboot and just become a new thing where you took a borrowed name? Because it.
Yeah. Quite
What
frankly.
happens to dead You know, you always hear about these projects like, hey, some studio's doing this, and then you never hear about it again. Like I remember about a decade ago, I read an article that said they were going to reboot Roy Rogers. Now, how do you reboot Roy Rogers? Because he's literally a dude. Like, it's not like it's a character.
Yeah.
It's a guy. I don't know how you reboot Roy, but they tried to reboot the Three Stooges, and they tried to reboot Laurel and Hardy. So I guess, you know, anything's... But then nothing came of it. Probably because they realized there's no audience for a reboot of Roy Rogers.
Dale Evans, man. Happy trails.
Isn't she dead? I don't know that she's
they're long since passed. Yeah. Happy trails to you until we meet again.
Oh my God.
Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Yeah. No. Okay. That's interesting. Well,
So
but hey, guys,
I have a
go
feeling
subscribe
this-
to Joe. I'm sorry.
I have
What
a
were you
feeling.
saying?
I was gonna say I have a feeling Cyber Zorro is gonna go the same way. I think that's something you're gonna hear about now, and we'll never hear about it again.
Yeah, well, that's look forward to that story here, closing out our night. But thank you for being here, Joe. We love you, man.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate
Hey,
you, bro.
anyone, come on over, give a subscription. I'm trying to hit I'm coming to grips with the fact it's not going to happen, but I'm trying to hit 3,000 subscribers by January 1st. I need like a little over 200 more.
There you go. Go subscribe to Joe.
But it's, you
Hell
know,
yeah.
you gain like 3 or 4, then you lose 6.
Well, Joe, you
then
might gain
a
a
couple more. then you-
Joe. You might gain a whole bunch more if we tell everybody that you don't like Zack Snyder's Justice League, because right now that is really hot.
Yeah, come on over.
Ride that wave, man. Tell everybody that
Exactly.
you don't like Zack Snyder's Justice League, because right now that is the hot thing. If you tell people that you don't like that,
We're having a giveaway right now. We're giving away this copy of the WWE Legends Biography Volume 2 on DVD.
there you go. There you go.
That could be yours. So
There you
Yours
go.
today.
All right, buddy. Well, thanks for being here, man.
Yours
We're going to go ahead and close out our show. Well, we're not closing it out. We got a couple stories left. But yeah, thanks for being here, man. We appreciate
hey,
it. buddy.
thanks for having me. As always, I'd love to be here. So
Sure, man. We love you having you here, man. All right, cool. Talk to you later. All right. So H-Bart's here with it says, hey Enosh, Matt just ended. How are you? I'm good. You watch Hawkeye episode 3? Actually, we did a watch party this
We
morning.
did?
Yeah, Austin like messaged me. He's like, hey Enosh, what you doing? I said, I don't know, nothing. He's like, you want to do a watch party of Hawkeye? And it's like, yeah.
At 3 in the morning,
At
my
3
time.
in the morning. So we did our watch party. So it was kind of unanimous. It was okay, but like Austin really didn't like it.
No.
Like there was cool parts, but it was honestly, it felt
I
like
was-
a
I
filler
was talking
episode,
about
and
it
I don't
again.
think that that's a good thing for the third episode.
I
I
was
really
talking
liked
about
the
it
first
again.
2 episodes. What did you think?
I was talking about it again, and also like I was just like I liked the first 7 minutes with Echo and all that.
Mhm.
I also liked the toy store fight. I also liked the scene with the Pym Arrow. I also liked the son on the phone with Clint and Kate was writing down everything. That was a cute scene. So
Yeah.
there was like but other than that, it was a pretty underwhelming episode.
Well, that hand.
And the hand. That hand.
All right, I'm
And that
taking off
laugh.
my head. I'm taking off my my earbud now.
The hand. I mean, the hand was a thing. So
Was a thing? Whoa.
the hand
What type of
was
thing?
a thing.
I haven't seen any of Hawkeye yet, so I have no clue if this is like an actual spoiler or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, he hasn't
What's
seen
going
it
on?
yet.
No.
Yeah.
I've been busy.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's kind of a spoiler. I mean, look, everybody knows
You
what the
can
hand was.
honestly watch that episode right before you watch next week's episode, like right before.
Yeah, I probably would.
You wouldn't miss really much.
Yeah, Dork Knight says it was bad. I'm surprised to see how many people loved it. I thought it was so bad, though. Yeah, so I am kind of surprised to see how many people say that they loved it. It was like their favorite episode so far out of the 3. I'll be honest with you, it definitely wasn't my favorite episode. Yeah, the hand is cool, right? The hand is definitely cool.
That hand is.
There were a couple of parts that were cool, but honestly, what I really didn't like, Caden, and then we'll get onto this this Penguin story. But what I really didn't like was the idea that like they have not established their relationship at all yet, and they made it like they're like they've been working together forever, and so that was,
I understand
that was weird for me. Was it, they acted like they were so close, they were able to tell jokes on each other and like rib each other and stuff like that, and I was sitting there going like, I don't know that works.
Hashtag cancel Enosh. He did not like woke Kai.
Whatever. All right, so back to the story here. Batman Returns stars Danny DeVito hopes to return as the Penguin. Danny DeVito's take on the Penguin there is nothing short of iconic. With Michael Keaton, I got this action figure, by the way. It's a cool action figure, but the hat doesn't stay on. The hat sucks.
Did he write a comic for it?
So I heard about that, yeah, that there's like a comic, for it. It says, in The Flash next year, Michael Keaton will once again suit up as the Caped Crusader after starring in Batman and Batman Returns in the late 80s and early 90s. The assumption is that we're going to see the Scarlet Speedster visit the world those movies took place in, or create one where Keaton's Bruce Wayne is Gotham City's Dark Knight. Whatever the case may be, there's been a lot of chatter about other cameos in The Flash in which characters could be plucked from those original Batman movies. During a recent interview with Forbes, Penguin actor Danny DeVito reflected on the legacy of Batman Returns and confirmed that he would be open to reprising the role 2 decades on. I feel like it's not out of the question that the Penguin will return someday, but this is all up to Tim, whether or not Tim wants to do this. The actor said, referring to filmmaker Tim Burton, but it's not really up to Tim Burton. I mean, let's be honest. Says, I would say that could be in the cards because we ain't dead yet, laughs. But we could do a continuation of what we had in the past because that was truly a brilliant movie. They afforded me the opportunity and I feel very grateful and I would like to revisit. And would I like to revisit it? Why not? It was a really great moment in time for me. Clearly, DeVito would only consider reprising the role if Burton was involved. I don't know about that, but okay. I mean, he said, it's up to Tim. Maybe you can kind of go there, but it's not really what he said. But all right, he's not. But I mean, Burton or Michael Keaton has said many times that he would only do it if Tim Burton came back. But so far, we haven't heard anything about Tim Burton being involved in The Flash. So sometimes money talks. Just saying. So chances are we won't see him in The Flash next November. I would say the chances might be good that we'll see him. I don't know. Maybe not, depending upon what they do, what part of that world that they go to. Because if they go to the future of it, I guess he wouldn't be dead. But, I don't know. It would be quite something if Warner Brothers did convince the Dumbo director. That's where they pulled that out of? Seriously? That's what they pulled. The Dumbo director to return to this franchise for a follow.
Oh my lord!
It would be quite something if Warner Brothers did convince the Dumbo director to return to this franchise for a follow-up. But we're not banking on it actually happening, despite the continued popularity of those early movies. And again, Burton never did get the chance to finish his trilogy, did he?
Is this Deadline again?
This is comicbookmovie.com.
Well, this is sad. I cannot believe they would say Dumbo.
Like, why would you say that Tim Burton directed Dumbo? Like, why? Like,
I mean, he did, but
he did.
Yeah, but that's
like, is that is that their excuse? Like, oh, like this is the most recent movie he's directed.
Yeah. Oh
okay.
Man. Awesome. H Bart's here with a $5 super chat. Thank you, H Bart's. Says, me and integrity settled things. Now we need to Defoe. That's awesome, man. I'm glad that you integrity got that all worked out, man. Look, that's what we like to see here in the lounge, right? Like, people can rib each other, give each other a hard time, but just remember that we're all friends here, right? And so like no matter how much we tease each other, no matter how much we give each other a hard time, you know, just remember that we're friends.
No, fight to the death.
Fight to the death.
Fight.
Rel McMillan says, I'm a fan of 89, but I want Burton involved unless he's reigned. Are you meaning like I don't want Burton involved unless he's reined in? I think that's what that means. I don't want him involved unless he's reined in. Where like probably not just like, you know, over the top.
I like
Burton,
Burton,
yeah, Dumbo.
yeah.
Why would you? Yeah, Nova Joe here. You just like, okay, yeah, because that's what everybody knows Tim Burton from.
Corpse Bride.
You know?
I would prefer that over Dumbo.
It's his greatest film ever.
Yeah,
Dumbo.
like why not mention Nightmare Before Christmas?
Yeah,
right?
like all the other ones that he's better known for than Dumbo.
Yeah, well, I mean, in all fairness, they did mention Batman and Batman Returns, so you know, that's fine. But I mean, why would you mention Dumbo? Why wouldn't you mention like Beetlejuice? Right?
Oh yeah, right.
Like Beetlejuice. Right. I'm not gonna say
that's Keenan. That's Keenan.
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
Now you done did it.
I done did it.
Come get me.
I did. I loved. Dude, Rational Skeptic. Okay, you know what? Let me see if I can pull that up. Real quick. I haven't played it yet on. Hold on, I gotta pull up the wrong. Did I pull up the wrong thing? So Rational Skeptic made me. You know, he made Jarbo. That. Hold on a second. Did you send it to my personal one? I think you sent it to my personal one. I was like, I'm going crazy here. Like I should have been able to see that. Okay. Did you see like the 16-bit thing that the Rational Skeptic made Jarbo?
Yeah.
The little intro thing. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, so he made one for me too. Or no, he didn't. It didn't go to my personal one. That's right, because you just followed my personal one. So what the heck? What's going on? I should be able to see this. Okay, I got to look down here.
It's in the Burton verse.
There he is. Okay, here
It's
we
in
go.
the Burton verse.
In the Burton verse.
I think Jarbo shared it on his stream.
Yeah, so I'm going to hold on a second here. I'm gonna share this real quick.
That's yeah. Cause I thought I did share it because I'm like I thought I saw something.
But no, he made me one. He made me one, and he put RJ in it. And I love the fact that he put RJ in it because I love RJ. But I was like, you know who's a huge Batman fan is Johnny Pop, right? And so like I said, like I got this RJ one, and I can pull the RJ one out when RJ comes on the channel. That'd be cool. But I also said, it'd be cool is if he put, because it's just a name. It's a name. So I was thinking like if he put Johnny Pop in there, it'd be kind of cool. So this is whoops, what the heck happened here? I don't know what the heck happened. Okay, hold on a second. Give me just a second. I gotta pull this up. Remove that real quick. And then I gotta go back to it because this is cool. This is really cool. It's telling you what, man, riveting stuff tonight. Why isn't it allowing me to share it? What in the literal crap? Like it literally won't expand it. It would just a minute ago. It allowed me to full screen it. Is it just because I'm trying to share it? That doesn't make any sense. Can I save it outside of that? What in the world? That's not cool. So if I hold on, I'm going to try this. If I stop sharing, will it let me do it? Yeah, it does. That's crazy. Okay, hold on a second here. I need to see. It won't let me save the video. It won't let me save it. Huh. Won't let me right click. It won't let me do anything to it. Hold on a second. And I don't know if I can. I'm sorry. I've taken up all this time now. Now you guys are going to really want to see it, right? Like, so. I think I need you to email me the file, Rational Skeptic, because it's not it's not wanting to do it. Dang it all! It's just trying to. All right, because I didn't want to. If you guys can see that.
Yep.
The Adventures of Enosh and RJ. There you go. There you go. So, thanks, man.
That was cool.
It was cool. It was super cool. So thank you, Rational Skeptic. I appreciate it, man. I can make a Batman Returns one for you. Hey, Todd Fair here with a $20 super chat. Just dropped $20.
Daddy Feige.
He didn't even say anything about Feige, dude. We were getting into it, man. We were defending Feige earlier for you, bro.
We're defending his honor.
We were defending his honor, man. We were defending his honor, bro. We were trying, man. We were really, really trying.
This is a darn RJ.
I know, man. Deranged Enosh here with a $2 super chat. Wonderbeard. We're going to figure out who you are, Deranged Enosh.
We're coming for you.
Coming for you. We're going to figure out who you are. All right.
Wonderbeard.
All right. So, I mean, well, look, Danny DeVito coming back as you know, Penguin. I don't know that I need it at this point. It'd be cool to see in the in the Flash, like if it made sense, but I don't even know that it makes sense. So
yeah, I mean, that's how I feel about it. Like I could care less, but if they somehow make it make sense and make it actually seem pretty decent and reasonable to have him in there, then I'll be cool with it. But if they're just throwing him in there just to have like a nostalgia factor, like, oh, they're bringing back the Penguin, I'm like, no, you have to make it make sense and actually seem like a good idea.
Yeah,
make it make sense story wise.
That's how I feel about it. I mean, I don't know. What do you think? What do you think, Caden?
I agree. I think it should definitely be story wise. If he pops his back as Penguin, it may be like a ghost haunting.
Oh dear
Bruce.
Lord! Oh dear Lord! Can you imagine that?
That would be.
Danny DeVito ghost haunt. If that's in the script for the Flash.
Stupid!
Oh my gosh!
Like I don't.
And then all of a sudden, Bruce Wayne wakes up and he's like,
You want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
Like
he's like, I didn't know I turned into Mr. Scrooge.
Like if it's that version, but if it's like, if he plays like some other version, then fine, yeah. But if it's the Burton verse and Keaton verse version, I don't know how to show up
says, you won't. Also, I'm coming for you.
He's coming for you. Yeah.
You can't just say you're coming for us. We already said we're coming for you.
Yeah, it's not how it works. You
Somewhere we meet in the middle. Somewhere we meet. Yeah, you come for us and we come for you, and we meet in the middle. It's sweet.
We've been paid.
Coming after deranged Enosh. Who's deranged now?
That is a real question.
This version of Enosh right now is deranged Enosh.
Oh shit!
I
Did we figure it out?
To play Penguin. Oh my
gosh.
God,
no.
Oh my gosh.
Leave Ed out of this. Leave him out of this, please.
Oh man, can you imagine?
Dude, that'd be funny.
To get a date, I'll tell you that.
That'll be the whole role. He's like, hey, want to go on a date?
We're trying to find this eligible bachelor a date.
Batman, get out of here! I'm trying to get
He
find
likes
a
to
lady.
eat fish. He has an affinity for penguins and cold weather. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Mr. Oswald Cobblepot.
Hi, I'm Oswald Cobblepot.
That you know, Matt keeps talking about how they're going to do nothing but Discovery type programming when Discovery comes over. We're gonna get a whole like dating show with like the Penguin. Instead of Zack Snyder stuff, no, they're not. They're gonna totally troll us. Instead of getting Zack Snyder stuff, we're gonna get dating shows that feature, characters from the DC universe.
Imagine if they got the actors and the actresses to go in that show. It's just so awkward.
It's like Ben Affleck. Here, sign this paper right now. The show.
All right. Yep. Cool. You're on the You're on the DC Bachelor now.
Mm-hmm. On the DC Bachelor.
Bruce
Wayne.
The DC Bachelor.
Bruce Wayne. How?
No. I'm waiting for Enosh to pull his Jennifer Lopez impression from South Park. Because isn't he with
Kisses.
Yeah. Because isn't he with Jennifer Lopez?
Who?
Ben Affleck.
He's back with Jennifer Lopez. Yes, he is.
So I don't think our DC Bachelor idea would work because she might go crazy.
With Jennifer Lopez. I propose the burritos with my band. With my band. I love my band.
Well, how do you feel about if you went on a show with that's called DC Bachelors?
What? What you say? There's a show called DC Bachelors with my band?
Yeah.
It's a potential IP.
Pitched.
It's pitched.
Jennifer Lopez gonna kill someone. Jennifer Lopez gonna eat some tacos and burritos, get all piped up on some protein, and go kill someone. Get away from my pen. My pen is a hero.
Yes, someone sniffed way too much pre-workout.
Yeah, by the way, suck it, Warner Brothers. I don't know, man. It's a weird it's a weird thing though, isn't it? Like Integrity 101 says Keaton and Flash leads to Batman Beyond film possibility. Yeah, dude, I would love that. I would give me that. Give me that. He says we now know Keaton, obviously, DeVito and Pfeiffer are all interested. Looks like they're trying to rally Burton in. Maybe, but I don't see where DeVito fits into that. Like I could see Pfeiffer because Pfeiffer didn't die. They should have made a Catwoman movie with her.
Yeah, now Halle Berry.
Instead of that nonsense that they made, I can't even watch that movie. I can't even watch that.
It's so bad. It is so bad.
It is seriously one of the worst films ever.
Catwoman versus.
Apparently, there's some people who are loving up to this film now.
What?
Right? Like it's like in female empowerment. Listen.
They need to go outside more. They've been stuck inside because of COVID.
Look, be like my wife. My wife, just because it's got a woman in it, my wife will not just love it just because it's got a woman in it. It's got to be a good film, guys and girls, all of us. Okay.
So that means I was gonna try to make a comparison, but my brain's shot. It's 2:00.
No, but no, there has been talk for a long time though. Benson's that's not so far
that isn't far off.
Yeah, that's not so far off.
I think that's more accurate than something else happening.
Yeah, I think it's more accurate than Michael Keaton being this world's Batman.
Oh yeah.
Like people talking about that he's going to be this world's Batman now. Like
I was saying this. What if, there's a Terry McGinnis on the Earth that Batman's on, and we see, and that he's been Batman Beyond for 5 years, and then Batman feels like he's been Batman for long enough where he doesn't need him anymore, and that's why he just leaves to go with Barry.
Yeah. Like
that type of thing. Not 5 years, but longer than that. Obviously.
Okay, so this one's a quick one. We're just gonna kind of blast through this one real quick. But I wanted to get to it because I'd love to hear the chats, especially now that some other people have come in. What's up, Geek Prime? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. But no, yeah, I think we got a good chance of seeing actually a Batman Beyond movie.
Yeah.
Because people want it. They've wanted it for a long, long time, and I definitely think that there's a good chance. Now, okay, so there's this. I love Antonio Banderas. Antonio Bandero. I love Antonio Banderas as Zorro. Do you guys like his films?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never seen this one.
You've never seen both Zorro films?
No.
Really?
I have them. I just haven't seen them.
Dude, they're so good. I gotta say, like, he really did. Like, I don't think anybody thought that it would work. Like,
Antonio Banderas is amazing.
You know, today as a movie, and I mean, it's been a long time since those movies came out. I know, but
I have no clue what it's about.
Zorro. So
Yeah.
Zorro was the inspiration for Batman.
What?
Yeah, Zorro is a Mexican hero. Basically, he's a rich guy, right? Who basically he dons the role of Batman or Batman, the role of Zorro, which means was it Fox? I think
so.
It's like Fox, and so like he wears all black like this. He goes out like and he basically protects the people of
Yeah, Fox.
Is it San Diego? Is he in San Diego?
I thought he was in New Mexico.
I don't think it's New Mexico. I think it's California.
Oh.
I can't remember. It's been a long time since I've seen this movie.
Yeah.
And I used to watch. There used to be a TV show years ago too when I was growing up, and I used to watch that show as well. But yeah, Zorro is a classic, and it's often portrayed that the movie that they were watching when the Waynes came out of the theater was Mask of Zorro, the classic movie.
I loved what they did with it in Gotham when they had Caramel Kogan, Jeremiah Valeska like kind of play around with that.
Yeah, it was California. I can't remember exactly where. I thought it was somewhere around San Diego, though, if I remember right. But I could be wrong about that. Here's the thing, though. I would love to see them do more Zorro films, right? To do, I thought it was great the way that they passed it down in that film from what's his name? Who played in Silence of the Lambs?
Anthony Hopkins.
Anthony Hopkins. They passed down that he was the older Zorro, passing it down to Antonio Banderas to be Zorro and training him, and that was super cool. And I think that they got away with it because not everybody knew what Zorro was, but I think also like they loved the idea of this happening. Now this story is absolutely freaking ridiculous. I'm sorry. This story is not. This is a classic tale, right? Of long ago in California, right? Like right around like the Spanish War, like MacArthur Genius Grant recipient Alex Rivera, sleep dealer and the infiltrators, is set to write and direct Zorro 2.0. A socially grounded sci-fi reimagining of the swashbuckling masked Avenger for Sobany Films.
Sobany.
First of all, everything in that sentence is wrong. First of all, the title Zorro 2.0, seriously, and a socially grounded sci-fi reimaging. No. Zorro is not a sci-fi anything.
Nope.
For God's sake.
Oh no, he fell in the pit of radiated swords.
Right. And now he's come out Zorro. Like, no.
What?
No, this is just so wrong. Like everything about I think Benson, or no, it wasn't Benson. H. Bart set it up here. Yeah, making Zorro a hacker sounds like a flop in the making. This movie is going to crash and burn. It's look, if you guys really want to just waste that much money, please just come to the lounge. Like I can make a better movie for you with some action figures. Again, it'll give me a job, right? It'll be more entertaining than this piece of garbage that you're talking about making.
It's just war games all over again.
This is absolutely like I can't even tell you how just horrible this sounds. Let alone, I know that by the time we actually see it, it's going to be even much worse. In this version, the iconic, listen, this is the type of stuff that the fandom menace should be going at. This is the type of stuff that Doomcock should be saying. They're destroying our heritage. I'm sorry, I get it. You know, it's about a Mexican, so it's not your heritage, Doomcock. I get it, okay? But you know what? This is destroying our myths right here. This is destroying our modern myths and our heritage in film and pop culture, because Zorro is freaking pop culture if there ever was. Now, I know a lot of people may not know Zorro now, but Zorro is one of the bedrocks, man. It's one of those cornerstones on which this other stuff is built. You don't screw this up. Do not screw with this mess. I'm sorry, this pisses me off.
We have the Robert Rodriguez and Sofia Vergara Zorro movie.
I'm sorry, this is wrong. Tarantino hired a writer to make a Django Zorro crossover. Dude.
That would be... Oh my god.
Dude, that'd be
Foxx,
awesome.
Antonio Banderas.
That would be freaking... Yes, see? H-Part says Zorro is my heritage. Yeah, like if I were a person of Mexican descent, I would be ticked at the very idea of this. This is just wrong. It sounds like Zorro. It sounds not like Zorro. It sounds awful.
It's not Zorro's War Games.
Okay, so let's get into this and let's read what it says so that we can end on at least a high note for the Marvel fans, because we got the last story. But in this version, the iconic character is a young undocumented hacker named Oscar de la Vega, better known as Zorro. Z0 RR0, fighting back against a secret government unit that attacked his mother. He discovers a high-tech conspiracy that threatens not only his family, but the world.
Okay, if it wasn't Zorro, I can get down with this.
Sure.
But it's Zorro. So I can't.
Right there, Rel. We watched that TV show, man. It was a good show, too. It was a really good show.
I'm just like blinking at my screen like aggressively. Like, what?
I mean, what the heck, man? Seriously.
I have no clue what it is, but it sounds dumb.
It sounds absolutely horrible.
An undocumented hacker named Zorro online.
Okay, see, this right here is when somebody needs to stand up and say, yes, this is when people go too far because they're trying to hit a trope, right? Oh, look, it's got an undocumented hacker in it, so it's probably going to be good, right? Because it's current. But it's not Zorro. Why are you doing it? You gonna wear the costume while hacking?
Because he has the camera on.
He's got his camera on. He's got the mask on. I'm Zorro. I'm Zorro. Exactly. I'm Zorro. Swish, swish, swish. I leave my Z. That's what he always did with his sword. By the way, he would swish his Z or a Z with the sword wherever he was, and like cut it into things stuff. So like, what's he do? Like leave? I don't know. He's like a hacker.
Next thing they'll do V for Vendetta. V
crossover to in a world where two hackers go at each other. Remember.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. It does sound like a South Park plot.
Again, like I said, at least with Robert Rodriguez and Sofia Vergara doing a natural Zorro movie.
Okay, so I'm going to finish this and I'm going to show that thing that you sent here real quick. So in a state line to deadline, Rivera calls the project an opportunity to connect the property to today's border wars.
What? What?
No.
Because Zorro is not a hacker. He's a sword fighter.
The Zorro character has been portrayed multiple times on screen, the most recent incarnation being the beloved Martin Campbell-directed 1998 film The Mask of Zorro, starring Antonio Banderas. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
These
I'm
are
sorry.
actually
I look
bad.
down here and there's like Spider-Man, there's like Son of
The
Mask,
Mask.
and then there's like Jesus. And it says movies that are so bad they actually ruin
and you have
97% of
JFK.
Christians can't pass this basic Jesus test. Like
Daniel and Frank.
Like what the heck?
JFK.
Like,
What?
97% of Christians can't pass this basic Jesus quiz. Who is this guy? Oh man, I don't know. That's a hard one. He's a historical figure of some kind, maybe a religious guy. I've seen him somewhere.
I think he's Judas.
Oh, Phil. That's Phil from accounting. That's who that
Right.
is. Phil from
It's
accounting.
Jake from State Farm.
Jake from State. What the hell are they talking? So, Scotty, you chimed in right then. So I don't know if you're talking about Zorro or if you're talking about
What
Jesus.
words?
I guess that looks like a $4 billion crossover event film.
The two hackers.
Who
V
wrote this
and
script? Alex
Zorro.
Jones? Oh my
They would
god.
say it's Fortnite. Yeah, Epic Games attacked.
Games presents Zorro versus V for Vendetta. V comes first before
Z. Z versus Z.
And
Or
then all
V
the
versus
aliens,
Z.
all the aliens from the TV show V come out. The lost was it the Lost Island of Z or something like that? What was that one?
God. Lost City of Z.
Lost City of Z. They all show up. Okay, so this was the deadline thing that you sent me. It says Zorro drama with female lead. Oh yeah, from Robert Rodriguez, Rebecca Rodriguez, Sofia Vergara, and Propagate and works at NBC. NBC is developing Zorro, a contemporary take on the classic masked vigilante character with a gender swap. How about this? Dude dresses in black with a mask and a sword and a horse and makes Z's everywhere. Like, what are we doing here? Like, seriously, what are we doing?
Again, but this is honestly still better than that.
You know what? I'll be honest with you. I'd rather watch this. At least,
yes.
I mean,
over the other one for sure.
Yeah, over the other one for sure. I don't know how this works in the time period with a woman.
I think it's Sofia Vergara as well as Zorro.
Yeah, but I don't
She
know how
is
that...
Joe Manganiello's wife, so she can get some sword fighting from him.
Yeah, but yeah.
But I still, you know what would be cool? Joe Manganiello as Zorro.
But Spherical Man, we're not talking about somebody running around in like modern day times with a sword. Like you do it as a period piece. That's the whole point of Zorro. Like,
right?
You know, like that's what I'm saying. I'm and like we're saying, yeah, like as a movie, if it was just like a movie, you know, like that pitch isn't so bad. As a Zorro movie, that's when it becomes bad, right? I mean.
She's copying. She's in the Ronin suit. She wears the Ronin suit. It's.
She's copying Kate. See, that would be a great crossover. Zorro and Lone Ranger.
Zorro, Lone Ranger, and Django. Boom.
Yeah.
There you go.
What's up, O? Good to see you, O. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, by the way, good night to Black Ops. Thank you for being here, buddy.
Yes.
So.
Thank you very much.
All I gotta say, Zorro
2.0.
2.0.
And also, why is it 2.0? There's no. It's not like a sequel or anything. What?
Makes no sense. It literally it doesn't even get its own like genre. It doesn't get its own thing that like it's the first thing, right? You know, so it's like first you got to make this.
Like, what is going on? Like, this is something they should be mad about. But again, it's not their cultural heritage, so they're just like, pass it off somewhere else.
Zorro 2.0 might make 99 cents at the box office. I think Zorro 2. Oh, I get it now. Zorro's going to make 20 cents at the box office.
It'll make $2.
They just put
It'll
the
make $2.
decimal point in the wrong place. It just the decimal point is supposed to be before the 2, so it's Zorro 20 cents. That's how much they expect to make, or maybe that's how much they're spending on it. I don't know. Like they make $1. They make $1. We made 5 times profit. Yay! Way to go, guys!
It makes like $5. We made the most money in all of people. We made no profit.
Profitable movie of all time. We made $5. We literally made 20 times the budget of this film. Percentages. Gotta love them.
We made 400 times as much as
right. Most profitable movie of all time, Zorro 2.0. Made less than $10. Silent Scotty says, yeah, so Tiffany really loved Mr. Robot.
Oh, I love Mr. Robot.
Mr. Robot is a definitive hacker drama with a similar pitch. This updated Zorro would have a lot to live up to. I don't think this Zorro movie would make anybody happy.
No,
I feel like it would let down the hacker geeks. I mean, Silent's a hacker guy, so like I just feel like it would let down the hacker geeks, and then also the Zorro fans, most importantly, because it's called Zorro.
Did you know that a Mr. Robot producer or writer is a producer or writer on Secret Invasion?
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? That's kind of a great.
That's kind of why I said
that. That's a great segue into our last topic of the night here at the 3-hour and 9-second mark. Secret Invasion 2.0.
Oh God! And this time they're taking over computers and phones.
Secret Invasion not even set. Whoops. No. Okay. Secret Invasion not even set in the MCU.
Oh,
Secret Invasion set in the DC universe. Got everybody but this. What's her name? Who's playing Iris West? It feels it's really weird filming the Secret Invasion movie. I never thought that Iris West would be in the MCU, but apparently we're not even doing that story. Secret Invasion series at Disney Plus adds Colby Smulders.
I'm glad that they confirmed that that Maria Hill is going to be in this series. It's not like we totally didn't see her, at least her scroll version of her with the scroll version of Nick Fury and then Far From Home.
Yeah.
I mean, again, it's I get it why they made a whole thing about it, confirming her. But at the same time, I think it's pretty much anyone can say that she's in it.
And I'm gonna laugh if Zorro, if this movie ends up joining the $1 billion club. Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
Well,
yeah.
Imagine that.
All right. So yeah, Colby Smulders smoldering her way into Disney Plus. Colby Smulders is set to appear in the Secret Invasion series at Disney Plus. Variety has confirmed Smulders will reprise the role of S.H.I.E.L.D. agent Maria Hill in the series. She joins the cast that already includes stars like Samuel L. Jackson, Ben Mendelsohn, Kingsley Ben Adir, Oliver. What did he say? Olivia Colman and Amelia Clark. The role reunites Smulders with Jackson as the two appeared alongside one another in the Marvel films: The Avengers, Captain America, Winter Soldier, Avengers Age of Ultron, Avengers Infinity War, and Avengers Endgame. A lot of Avengers there. They were both also in the film Spider-Man Far From Home. Hill was the right hand of Jackson's character, S.H.I.E.L.D. head honcho Nick Fury. Jackson will reprise the role of Fury in the series, while Mendelsohn will play the Skrull Talos, as he did in Captain Marvel. Captain Marvos? Captain Marvos. You heard it here, Captain Marvos. Captain Marvel, Secret Invasion, centers on Fury and Talos, who first met during the events of Captain Marvel, and a faction of shape-shifting Skrulls who have been infiltrating Earth for years. Kyle Bradstreet is attached to write and executive produce.
Yeah, that's the Mr. Robot guy.
Yep. And so we all know she was on How I Met Your Mother, and yeah, so she was also in a show called Stumptown. But yeah,
Maria Hill as a character. I don't think Maria Hill as a character has never, like Maria Hill has never existed. I think it's always been that Skrull, Talos' wife. Yeah. Like I don't think, like I think that's their
look,
way.
the Secret Invasion thing could turn the whole MCU on its ear.
Oh my god! Just imagine, like, what if, like, Thunderbolt Ross was an evil Skrull in Incredible Hulk, like, or in Civil War. I mean, like,
yeah,
something crazy like that. Like, I just hope that they don't make it like a random small character that was a Skrull. I hope to make it like a big deal that, oh, this big huge character was a Skrull this whole time. What?
Well, you know, that's going to be the interesting thing, isn't it? Like,
yeah,
if
I mean, it has Kyle Bradstreet, so I have faith in the writing and everything. So
yeah. So I mean, that is going to be an interesting.
I would hate that for Spherical Man. If the Tony that dies in Endgame was a Skrull, no, it'll totally ruin that.
I doubt that they'll probably do that.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I hope that they don't do that.
Unless, or if they pull the thing where it was like, oh yeah, Bruce Banner, in Infinity War was not really Bruce Banner; it was a Skrull type thing.
Yeah. So I know, man, that hold on a second here. I know that people were saying that that they were in the Fandango thing, but they no longer are if they were.
Who?
So I this isn't the first that I've heard of this, but I heard this where'd the comic go? Anthony Grigsby says, Enosh, how funny is this? Fandango have Tobey Maguire and Kirsten Dunst in the cast notes for their tickets. I just went to Fandango, and I don't see that. So
I mean, we know that Kirsten Dunst is not in the movie.
Do we?
I mean, she was mid-pregnancy when the movie was filming.
Yeah, but I mean, they could have gotten around that. I mean, if they really wanted her there.
Yeah.
But like, I'm right here now, and I mean, it's got Jamie Foxx, Alfred Molina, it's got Willem Dafoe, J.K. Simmons, Benedict Wong, but yeah, they don't have.
Next thing you go there, it's like confirmed.
Yeah, they don't have. But I heard that earlier, so I don't know if it was on there and then they took them off.
Someone better have taken a screenshot of it.
Yeah, I have not. I've not actually. I heard that earlier, but I have not seen it. So I don't know. It's interesting though. It's an interesting thought.
What movies are opening this weekend?
Opening this week, Christmas with the Chosen. True to the Game 3, Wolf, Sword Art Online, Progressive, Aria, Akanda, Benedetta. Like, where are these movies opening?
I know.
Well, this can't be. This got to be somewhere else, right? Like, this isn't
your area.
Nah, I don't know what's going on. All right, but anyways, yeah, I'm sure Zorro's opening somewhere.
I like how it says an R, not rated. It's R rated, guys. It's not. So if it's not rated, it means it's R.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, are you guys looking forward to Secret Invasion? I know a lot of people are.
I am.
Zorro 2.0 is a Skrull.
It's
confirmed. What if Doctor Strange is a Skrull? So that's interesting. But like, would he be able to use that power?
Like, oh, because if they have, because I know Super Skrulls are the ones that can copy people's powers.
Okay.
But Skrulls can't.
Okay.
So that'll be interesting. And also, Kingsley Benadir and Killian Scott are the two main bads. And they're playing Skrull generals.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know, but I'm glad that she's back, and I'm glad they're moving forward with Secret Invasion.
Yeah, they're filming it right now, I believe.
Yeah, so it's gonna be cool. You know, I mean, I remember the Secret War story when I was a kid. I mean, they had action figures for it. You know, that was pretty cool, and everything, man. When I was a kid, you know, so Spider-Man and Doctor Doom, Doctor Octopus. I remember those Secret War figures. You know, they came out, and so.
Am I misremembering? It was the Collector versus the Beyonder, right?
For
one of the main events, like I think not Secret Wars, but
I couldn't tell you, man. I wish I could tell you, but I just don't know. Like I didn't read it. I just I mean, like I remember it happening.
I'm sure someone will remind me what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
So there you go, folks. She's coming back. She's going to be in it. I mean, I don't know that it's a surprise if it's centering around those characters. I mean,
yeah,
it kind of makes sense.
It's not a surprise, but it's a welcome one to be announced.
Yeah.
Because I think the obvious ones should just be thrown out there, being announced, just so then it can be out of the way. Because even if they're obvious, it doesn't mean that they're in it.
True. So we have covered a lot tonight. I hope Coulson's in it too. I would love to see Coulson return. But
like, what if one of the Eagle Scrolls try to haunt Nick Fury and transform into Coulson and be like, that would be pretty cool. Be like you could have brought me back, but you didn't.
So guys, make sure to follow us on social media. Make sure to like this video before you leave tonight. I appreciate that. If on your way out, you just give us a like, hit that like button. It's super easy to do. And if you're not subscribed already, please subscribe to the channel. We just, we want you here. All right. So thank you guys so much for being a part of the channel. Love you all.
There was just
tomorrow, there was an update
on the Spider-Man No Way Home thing, on the Spider-Man No Way Home pre-sale tickets. It just crossed 50 million.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Wow. There you go, folks. It's going to be huge. Gonna be huge. Really, really big.
Huge.
Really, really big. All right, guys. So, hey, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for all your support. We love you guys so much. I'll be back with a Nerd Encouragement tomorrow, and we'll also we'll have a live stream tomorrow night. And then, of course, don't forget, we're talking about Saturday having something for the Spider-Man watch party continuing. So hopefully we do Spider-Man 3, and maybe we'll hit the Amazing Spider-Man. All right. So stay tuned for that. And because we're going to get all the Spider-Man movies in before the new one comes out. So also, if you'd like to watch along with us, those are here on the channel right now. So, all right. So look for those. All right, guys. Thank you so much for all of your love and support. We appreciate you guys. Like I always say, well, first of all, Caden, thank you for being here.
No problem.
I want to make sure to thank you.
Here.
I want to make sure. Caden, would you like to hype your channel?
Yeah, you can catch me as a producer on at Pop Culture Corner. You can also catch me as a producer at Little Big City Studios. Both doing very well recently. So
good stuff. Good stuff. All right, guys. So thanks to everyone else who's on the panels tonight. Thanks to everybody else who stopped in. Always love everybody, and it makes it for a fun night. And so thank you guys for all that you do. All right. Thank you for watching. That being said, don't let anybody tell you that your fandom doesn't matter. And don't tell anybody that their fandom doesn't matter either. But seek to have good conversations. And if you haven't got your Spider-Man tickets and you're in an area where you probably should, go get those Spider-Man tickets as fast as you can. Until next time, stay nerdy. Bye-bye.